a good day. Welcome on in. Hi, Chad. How goes it? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome on in. Okay, let me change screen really quickly. Here it is. Hi. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. We had a day off yesterday to recover, but the day before we got a lot of heckin' work done. So hopefully, the hope is that we can finish the pants today. That'd be good. I'd like to finish them. We were working on them for a minute. So yeah, that's the plan today. Plan today is finish pants. Now, I did say Wednesday, that's the day, that I was going to do some tests on the embroidery machine yesterday. I didn't. I wasn't feeling very good yesterday, so I held off on doing anything particularly loud, like using the embroidery machine. So my bad, I didn't do that. I wasn't really feeling up to it. But I did do some hand sewing, and I got these two pieces all beaded up. So now the backs of the legs have beading on them. So we have all the gold beading on them. I never remember where the camera is, my bad. So those are all shiny and beaded now too. Hopefully you can kind of see it. We got sequins snuck in there, all sneaky under there. Those ones are always the hardest ones to show because you really have to hit the light, and the light's like over there. But they're in there, and then it's beaded all around the edge, and then as you very obviously can probably see, there's a big hanging bead, as we kind of mentioned, over the middle. So yeah, I made a little beaded thing down the middle and beaded all around the sides. And then we have two little tassels of beads at the edge as well. Those are beads too. Everything is beads. We got lots of beads. All beads. This will be going behind the bottom of my thigh, so like near my knee. It should be pretty visible, so I wanted it to be quite pretty, but it should match the rest of the design. I also tried on the chaps with the petticoat yesterday, which is why the mannequin might look a little bit off. It's because I was trying a couple things on together yesterday. Also, Sonny, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, it might look a little bit off on the mannequin today because I was trying a few things on and I haven't repositioned everything back onto it yet. I wanted to see how much of the chaps you could see once the petticoat was on. And originally, you could only really see the knee, but I'll be honest, the petticoat was hanging a little bit low. So what I did was I've pinned on two straps, which we had kind of messed around with the idea of doing anyway because of the weight of the petticoat. So I pinned on two straps just to hold it a little bit higher. I have a very long waist, so I don't really have like a small of my waist as much as I have a very long small of my waist because it's just like a little trunk in there. So I pinned it so that it would sit at the top of that, basically, with the straps. And it looks a lot better like that. It makes my legs look a little bit longer. It means that you can see the chaps a lot better. Yeah, overall looks a lot better. It will be something that I've done off stream, but oh dear. Beads doesn't sound like a word anymore. I've said it too much. We've said beads too much. The last couple months, just beads, 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 beads. That's not going to change anytime soon. I'm so sorry. There's going to be beads continuing on. Also, Teddy, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, so there's a few things we still need to do, and we are hopefully going to finish the pants today, but there may be one or two things I add behind the scenes. I'm going to go over that now, and I'll probably go over that at the end of the stream too, because I have a couple things coming in the post, which I know I'm probably going to be adding when they arrive, but they won't be arriving before, obviously, today's stream, because here we are! Oh my god, a bop, right off the bat. Yes! So, one thing that I really would like to do is mop. You ordered a whole meal in French, even the way to Hi, how goes it, Mop? How goes it? That is a heckin' surprise. Very impressive. Well done, Mop. I would have been shook. Oh dear. I hope you've had a good day. Worked all day yesterday and today, and I got a quilt done. Heck yeah! No, that's very impressive. That's very quick, actually. Nicely done, child. Quilts are slow progress. Heckin' nice. Heckin' nice. Oh dear. So yeah, what I'll be doing behind the scenes, which I don't think will show very much, to be honest, but it will make a difference to how it sits on the body a bit. I'm going to be doing a few stitches here and at the other end too, so that it can still open up, but it doesn't open up the whole way. It's like maybe a ½ inch on both sides doesn't open up, and that's just to prevent it doing like this sort of thing when it like opens and sits back down again, to stop it from folding over the incorrect way. When I do that, I will probably also use some purple beads and line that edge, because I'm gonna have some purple glass beads coming in the post. I'm not gonna bother coming back onto stream and doing that, I don't think. I think I will just handle that off stream because it will be very, very quick. But that is one thing. When I do that, I will also have a line of purple beads attaching this to the rest of the costume. And we did mention that, I think, very briefly early this week or late last week, that was something that I would probably need to add. I will be doing that too, but again, I kind of just have to wait for those to come in the post, and it's such a small job that I don't see the point in waiting to add it. I'll probably also be adding 1 or 2 purple beads to the kneecap, just to distinguish between the kneecap and the fan, so like at the very top. Yeah, and other than that, I think it will be done, but that will probably take me about half an hour to do post-stream when eventually they arrive, which might be over the weekend, might be next week. You won't really see them that much, but they'll catch the light nicely if I'm under spotlight, so yes. I think other than that though, we will be getting it done. I will again mention that at the end of the stream, so people aren't like, where's all this extra stuff coming from? And it's like, no, it's just because I don't have my purple beads right now. One thing I did do, which excuse me, sorry, which I'm really pleased with. We got some little pots, and I separated all my beads. So I did have them all in one pot. Now I have them separated into separate pots. So when I'm beading, I'm not like fishing through trying to find the correct bead. I've got them all in little separate pots now. So yeah, much better. Because a lot of them, I mean, these look pretty damn similar. Yeah, and it's so nice to have them all in different pots now. So now I have lots of little pots of beads. Very satisfying. Oh dear. What's cooking, folks? Jason! How goes it? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome on in. Right, I actually want to get you all in top down really quickly. There we go. I really need my pots of beads right now. And I would like to show you the one that's already been pinned in that's beaded. Look at that. Isn't it cute? Oh my god. So cute. Yeah, I've pinned... Oops, sorry. Embroidery machine unhappy. Was like, you said you'd use me yesterday and you didn't. I'm sorry, I wasn't well. I need to pin the other one in to the other side. Yes. I'll probably handle these bits later, so I'm going to take those pins out. There's the only one in, that's okay. Heck yeah. Oh. Yeah, this is basically where we got to on Wednesday. The only thing that's different is I've pinned it in the correct place on the pants. It's very important, very important. Correct pant pinning. And this bit needs to be pinned in because it has been heckin' very, very pretty and very, very delicate. Very, very beaded. I had terrible news. Subway prices, no. By nearly $2? No. That's a lot. Wait. Why so much? It only cost 15. 70. Oh my god. That is terrible news. Jason, I'm so sorry. Heck. How could this happen? Oh no. How could this happen? Rising bread costs. The increased demand for bread. Understand bread's pretty damn good. Oh yeah. Oh, you had a job interview? Congrats on getting an interview. I mean, that's hard enough. Actually, to be fair, I don't know what the job market's necessarily like over there, but I know over here just getting an interview is like, oh my god. You got a heckin' interview? You're seeing a person? A real life person? Oh my god! Okay, congrats on the interview. There we go. This bit, I'm not sure if I want to cover that. It doesn't really make a difference to me since you won't see the bottom of the fan, but it might help with the longevity of the costume if I cover it. But also you won't really see it, so it kind of feels like a waste of materials. But also longevity of the fan, maybe I'll cover it. Maybe we'll spend a minute covering that up. Yeah, anyway, we basically just have to sew all this in layer by layer. There we go. Heck yeah. Decorated legs. You will only see about there to the bottom unless I like move my legs. That's about what's visible. But it's still important to have done the whole thing. And honestly, like, most of the decoration is the bottom. Yeah. I got like 3 years. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Like, not because of it's you, but like the job market's a bloody nightmare. I can congrats on the interview. Figured out I haven't. Oh, heck. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Please look after yourself. Oh dear. I am going to, I think, maybe start with these, since I think they're going to require some of the most attention today. The back pieces are going to require attention because we're going to have to sew like fleece into them. They're going to have fleece at the top so that when they go into the crotch, it's not like having spikes into your crotch because of all the boning. But that's like one of the back pieces, and I really kind of want to focus on the front. Yeah, I think that's kind of what I want to do. Because the shape is good. It's a bit long on certain parts, but the shape generally is good. I think also I was going to trim these potentially, but it wasn't really necessarily. The shape worked. I don't know. If the shape works, do I really need to trim them? I could just cover them in. I'll have a sip of tea and I'll think about it, you know? I'll have a sip of tea and I'll think. Oh, yeah. Thanks for the horns, hey! Welcome on in. I am going to start with these because these are a bit easier to work out. I'll be honest, I didn't wake up that long ago, so I'm still kind of like fuzzy waking up brain, where I'm just like, sewing, What do? Oh, dear. Ah. Oh. Heck. I think these are going to be easier. Sleepy Brain says that these are the first bit to tackle. The kneecap itself is done, it's just the fan is not done. So I think that's probably what we'll start with. We'll start with the fan. And get something a little bit finished. Oh dear. Oh, okay. No, that's fair enough. That's kind of how, yeah, I could see how you'd feel like that about it. Again, I hope you managed to get some help with it. Oh dear. Oh yeah. Oh, I still haven't refilled my lighter! Oh yeah. Do I want to... I don't know if this is going to look good or if this is going to look bad. And I can hand stitch it, but... It's the only bias tape that I have. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I might in a minute, if this continues to be an issue, run downstairs. Actually, to be fair, I'm probably not going to be using it this much. I'll see if I can get through it. Otherwise, I'll run downstairs and maybe just grab some lighter fluid, because I'm not remembering. Or this like 3 streams down now where I've continuously forgotten to refill my lighter fluid. I give myself the free pass on Wednesday stream because that was a very long stream. But I could have done it before then. I could have done it before Wednesday. In fact, really, I should have done it before Wednesday because Wednesday was such a long stream. Oh, yeah. It covers up some of the nasty. Not all of the nasty, but some of the nasty. I'll take it. It's fine. Oh, yeah. We'll start with that then. That can be our first little... today is going to be a lot of mini projects. I guess that's kind of what it's like when you're finishing off something. You end up just doing like 1,000 mini projects. But that's kind of nice. It's a nice way of finishing the week. Oh my god, I'd love to get some pictures of these. I was trying them on yesterday. They do look kind of crazy. With any kind of regular everyday clothing, they look mad. And they are very jester-ish because of the shape of them and them bouncing out so much from the body. It's like, there's a style here. A style here that I'm known to like and have potentially just replicated into this costume. But that's okay. I put my own tastes into it. As any artist would. Oh dear. That's alright though. I mean, they look very springy in the one piece of art that we have of it. So I think it's okay. We get away with it. Tom! I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. Heckin' welcome, welcome. Actually just adding some bias tape right now to the bottom of this. See if it makes it look a little bit neater. I don't know if it necessarily will, but we're giving it a good shot, you know? We're giving it a good heckin' shot. See if we can get it look a little bit neater. There we go. Take the first pin out. And into there. Oh, sorry, some of this is being difficult. Technical, being difficult. Leg components are good, thank you. I'm heckin' proud of them. I think they'll, again, a lot of it will end up hidden. I don't want anyone to like be disappointed when a lot of it gets hidden by the skirt. But like we're also going to spend a lot of time on the skirt, so don't worry. Although a lot of it will get hidden by the skirt, we're going to put a heckin' lot of time into the skirt too. So it'll get hidden by something that we also spend a lot of time on. Oh dear. I'll have to at some point actually do the base of the skirt, because the skirt very specifically has to be the same size as the sort of like, what do you call it? Rather than having like any give to it, it kind of has to be the perfect size for the petticoat, so that everything lies very flat, so that we can attach all of the pieces to it. because the skirt's going to be what we build all the armor up off of. So I'll build that base at some point, because we're going to start printing off all of the bodice pieces. It makes sense that maybe we start getting the skirt in place too, so we can make the bodice into a dress. And then maybe we can pattern some heckin pieces for that. Very exciting. Very exciting. Yeah, even though you might not see as much of this as we hope, it won't matter in the end, because we'll see lots and lots of our work. Oh, that was one thing I wanted to talk about, actually. I really quickly wanted to make sure that I wasn't not following anything to do with the competition, because I was like, I don't want them to have announced the entries and then me not know, right? Because that would be so disappointing. What if I didn't enter after all of this because I didn't know the entries were open? So I looked it up quickly, and I was like, let me just make sure that I'm following everyone that I need to be following, make sure that I can enter when it's open and stuff like that. So I did a bit of that yesterday, and I did all that, and then I found out that this competition actually does have now, for the first time ever, you can do a performance if you want to. Tempting. Very tempting. Before, no performance allowed. Catwalk, do your pose, come back. Now, performance. Very exciting. Maybe. Kind of want to. I mean, even if it's hidden, we would want to look good for everyone else wearing granny pant. I know, right? Can't be wearing granny panties. Assless chaps only. Also, Connor, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. I will actually, though, probably be making some bloomers, because I think the purple's a bit of a contrast for the. I don't know why I'm planning this, but if I did flash someone, I think that the purple of the assless chaps is a bit of a too much of a contrast. And I think yeah, bloomers would be a little, like, white bloomers would look a little better. How old am I? You ask a lady her age. No, I'm just kidding. I've forgotten. 26. I'll remember, don't worry. I'll get there. Got that color coordination going on today. Blue hair, blue shirt. I'm not 14. Listen, whatever the Tesco workers might tell you, I swear I'm not 14. I'm 26. I'm old enough to buy spray paint, god damn it. I'm old enough to buy glue. One day they'll let me buy glue and spray paint without IDing me. You have to be 16 in this country. It fucking gets me every time. I'm like, I swear, you let me buy. My voice is breaking now, so now I just sound like a. Excuse me, will I just go through puberty live on stream? Because they didn't let me buy my glue. Old enough to drink. Yes, old enough to drink. I'm not allowed to drink, but I am old enough to drink. You from South Africa? No. I'm from United Kingdom. UK. Ow. How could you? You might be old enough to buy paint glue, but that doesn't make it a wise thing for you to buy. Listen, I need it. I will always need it. I think that's what happens. I come in, I'm like, can I please buy 5 of your finest paint cans? And they're like, no. Where's your ID? Oh dear. Are you old enough to? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm afraid I have somebody who would be very upset if I started engaging with chat. Oh dear. I jammed a staple. Oi, 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 oi. You need to forget that quote. You need to forget what number that quote is ASAP. Listen, it happens to the best of us. I bet they think you're huffing it. Slims, all the crafts you make, you know? I wonder what they... I think most of the time, though, it is just the think 25, and, like, which is fair. I do the same thing to people. I've ID'd people in their 30s, and I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. But, like, people aren't generally too offended by it. It's just like, aha, aha. Oh, Zay, I'm sorry. There's quite a hefty cooldown on quotes right now because of spam. But we do have them at least. But it means everyone gets caught by the cooldown. I'm sorry. It's like 5 minutes. But it does mean you can't say anything about the butt. So I guess I'm not that sorry. I've got the quotes I remember to load at one point, written in by Shifty. Oh, do you have a quote system, Tom, now? Heck yeah. Get ready for it to be absolute hell, though. The quote system is just something that people can mess with you with. So get ready for hell with that one. Am I the new Dan TDMGF? Am I who? I don't know who that is. I'm so sorry. I'm a maker and crafter. I have no I have no idea who that is. I mean, no offense to anyone, but I am a sweet bean maker crafter. I don't have a quote system yet, though I would like to look into it. Heck yeah, if you need to, I can send you... I did this to Shifty and I think somebody else, because Dem made it for me. So, like, I wouldn't have had that without Dem. I could just send you how, like, we have it in our system, and then you can alter it so that it goes to your own page. Yeah. Like the Nightbot command, because it is quite an intense command. Yeah. Oh dear. No, not crafts. No, guys, wow. Oh, also, I don't regret sewing the bias tape onto the bottom of this, because I'll be honest, it's made this part sewing in a lot easier. I think if I'd been sewing straight through the fluff at the bottom, that would have been so much more difficult. This is a lot easier, and even if you won't see it, I think the longevity of that connection now is much better. So yeah, you know what? I was here thinking it was a mistake, but this is definitely, yeah, the way to go. The way to go was to bias that bottom. That's good. That's good. Oh dear. I'll kick you from chat if you be an ass. We have chill vibes here. So if you're an ass, I'll kick you. For chatting too much, I won't kick you. But like, if you ruin the vibes, yeah, you get kicked. We treat chat like the pub table. If someone comes up and starts ruining the vibes, they get kicked. Would be great, thank you. Doing a bunch of updates this weekend. Heck yeah, if you need it. Again, you'll have to change it, because like, the one that I have goes to my quote list. Otherwise what will happen is you'll add a quote and it'll go to my quote list, but I can show you that. Yeah. It'll be like a good start off. You'll still have to make your own page. Yeah. Because it is quite a long line of thingy. Well, I don't know what you call it. Command. It's a long line of command. Comparatively to every other one we have. Oh, actually. Oh, no, it's fine. You won't see this one. There we go. Oh. How's my day going? It's going all right, thank you. It's going all right. I'm a bit sleepy this morning. I haven't really woken up yet, but it's going all right. I'm wondering... I'm going to want to do the top attachment, but I want to do that later. So I'll probably hold this to one side until we've done all the bottom attachments and do the same thing on the other side, because that's honestly looking pretty good. I like that. Very nice. Very pretty. Oh dear. Testing! I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. How goes it? Gotcha. Yeah. You just have to keep your head out of other people's asses. Yeah, just keep your head out of other people's asses. Oh, Wait, no, people are allowed to be too gay. wait a second. So I'm just gonna die real quick. Oh, God. Yeah, I think I'm okay. Sorry. You can't really say that your lungs are acting up at the moment, but my lungs are acting up at the moment. Again, I'm fine. It's nothing suspicious. It's just the cold weather. We've had like a lot of sleet and hail and stuff like that, and it's been getting to me. Oh, yeah. Never in any other facet of my life do I get such good greetings. Oh, wait, really? Not when you wake your kids up and they're like, yay! Oh my God, I'm so happy to be woken up. Not their testing. I'm looking forward to one of my mods coming in and then... Oh... the thing is, I'm probably the most lenient person here. The brat woke up and, so you mean you didn't get like a really happy greeting? Like first thing in the morning testing, you weren't like, yeah! Also, Connor, why are you in a crafting stream? Do you do crafts yourself? Why are you here? You a crafter? Are you here for crafts? He doesn't care I exist unless he... unless he what? Is it for food? Is it for food? Yeah. I was like, wait a minute. I think I know where this is going. It's snacks, isn't it? I was a child once. I remember. Piss people off and getting their snaps. Ah, I see. Oh, I mean, if that's the case, like... You're probably in the wrong place. Like, first of all, we're British. We live off negative energy. You're in the wrong place. And what'll probably happen is one of my mods will come in and they'll just get rid of you. Oh dear. Although I appreciate the effort. The issue is, everyone comes in here and they're really nice and it's like, oh, nice. But what generally happens over here is everyone feeds off negative energy. I don't craft myself either. Ah, bless you. Bless you. Oh dear. Heck yeah. I mean, I'm a big fan of the Final Fantasy. Anything Final Fantasy, heck yes. And Pokemon though, to be fair. Pokemon, Final Fantasy. Although Final Fantasy is my soul game. Yes, yes, yes. That's the one. Connor, is that an insult? Wait a minute. No. That's not an insult. That's not... You know how many people I work with that would be like, oh, me? Little old me? Oh, no. That's a good bean. That's a heckin' good bean. Oh. 12 is a bit young, but like, you know what? You're on the right track. 12 Happy energy, yeah. Oh, you know what is pissing me off though? My lighter. It mainly is pissing me off because I've had every opportunity to refill it. I just haven't done it. So I guess I pissed myself off. Probably more than anyone else ever with. Oh no, wait. Well now I have to ban you. You're heckin' too young for this channel. Well, it was nice having you here, mate. Goodbye. Also, Wedgehurst, please continue. Oh wait, it's 2 seconds. I will ban you. I just have to... What? Oh, dear. quick tip to people on Twitch. Don't say your real age, ever. Ever, ever, ever. 12, ban me. Testing. Listen, you look heckin' youthful, but you also stream, and I know this not to be true. Nah, don't say your age. There's 2 reasons why you shouldn't say your age. One, if you're in like a stream that's rated as mature, but also because we always recommend not to do it because you don't know who's watching, and there could be someone who's like literally looking for young people. And it's like, young person. So like, yeah, no, don't ever say your age on Twitch. Never, 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 never. Like, it's one thing as the streamer when you're like literally showing your face, but it's quite another as a viewer where you could literally be targeted for your age. Yeah, no. Can't have that, I'm afraid. It puts you in danger. And while I don't want to think there's any dangerous people ever watching my stream, yeah, we always play on the side of safe. Just on the off chance there's somebody lurking who doesn't have people's best interests in heart, want to send somebody or target somebody, and yeah. Yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it. I mean, most of the time, I wouldn't be surprised if there were quite a few people in my stream that were under 18. It's fair. No, I'm not your mum. But if you're actively coming into chat and spouting about it, that's a problem. Because it puts you, it makes you a target, and it could potentially, I don't know. Yeah. You hear a lot of stories about it on Twitch, and the last thing I'd want is that to happen in my chat. That somebody gets targeted because of their age from my chat. Yeah. I think it's like the least I could do. Yeah. Oh dear. You don't even say your birthday, people can easily use context clues to steal your identity. Ooh, well that's a bad one, heck. I mean, the easiest thing you can do is like, literally just don't say your age, because like, again, predators, stuff like that. But yeah, I didn't know that it's that bad. Heck. Doesn't take much these days. That is a heckin', yeah, we have pictures of it below the stream so people can check it out anytime. But yeah, if you want the full name, !cosplay, because yeah, the way that I say it, when I say like Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced Mateus, people are often like, what? Excuse me, what? Because it is quite a mouthful, especially if I have an accent that you're not necessarily used to. It can be a bit like, ugh. But yeah, there you go. That's it. Claims your underage stream marked as mature. You could be banned by Twitch. Yeah, I mean, that would definitely be bad as well. Like, I don't want to be banned by Twitch, but I think as a small streamer, I'm less likely to get caught for that. But more, again, I think the thing that would get me more than anything is if somebody in my stream was caught, like, by somebody targeting young people. Yeah, I just, it was something that I'd heard about before I even started streaming, and it's like, yeah, it's one of those things that just makes me nervous. No ages. We have it in the rules when you enter the chat, so everyone should know before they even type. Like, just don't talk about your age. Just don't do that. Like, it is a mature stream. Like, enter at your own like discretion. But, and normally I wouldn't ban somebody for that. I would just delete the message. In this particular case, if I hadn't banned them, I think one of my mods would have. Oh. Dear. Speaking of this, Pixie looks so happy to be wearing a mushroom hat. Heck yeah, that was the first thing we made on Twitch start to finish. So I was like exceptionally proud of it. That's why I keep that down there, because it was the first thing we ever made start to finish on Twitch. Like with we made this Shinotic costume, and the mushroom hat was part of the Shinotic costume. I think the mushroom hat was the first part of the Shinotic costume. So it was like a really, really proud moment, at least for this stream. The Shinotic costume took about a month to make, so it was relatively short costume comparatively to a lot of the stuff we're working on now. But it was definitely like a really, really proud moment. So keep it down there. Pretty sure it's 13. It's yeah. What Zay said basically. 13 in general, 18 for mature streams. And since we are marked as mature, technically it's older. And again, I wouldn't be surprised if there were a lot of people that were floating around that were younger. But it's your own choice to be here. But then if you start posting about it, it's my discretion to, you know, time you out. Because you put yourself in danger by continuing to do that. Yeah. She's stuck at a restaurant, so I have to go pick her up. Oh, bless her! Starving, look after yourself, and good luck. I hope that goes well. Heck yeah. Not something that's responsible though for, right? I don't think that it is something that I'm responsible for, technically. I think it is like, mature stream is like enter at your own risk kind of thing. Like, not enter at your own risk, like I'm a risky person. But the age stuff, that is specifically in the rules of our stream. Like, I've made that a rule because of the risks. So that one, that's why in that particular case I did that. Again, normally I wouldn't ban someone for it. Like, I would normally just delete the message and explain why. In that particular case, I was like, meh. If I don't ban them, my mods will, so let me save my mods a job and just get rid of that. But technically, under 13, that's, you just get rid of that. Under, what do you call it? Under 18, But in general, just don't say your age. As a streamer, that's one thing because you're very much showing your face, but in general, I would just suggest not to show your age. Because you can be targeted for it. And I'd say this to anyone, even if you're someone in like your 50s, and you're like, well, no one's gonna target me as someone in your 50s, because if you, as someone who is a bit more mature, comes forward and starts being like, oh yeah, I'm 50 years old, you then have someone who's maybe 15 being like, oh, and I'm 15. And it triggers everyone in chat to start saying their age, and you're just there like, let me now just delete everyone's message. Yeah, just no age talk. I don't care if you're 80 or, you know, 18. No age talk. It's better just to put like a blanket on it. Oh yeah. And who knows, maybe there is someone out there targeting 50-year-olds. I'm doing some thinking about where I belong in the cos prop community, and although it often gives me headaches, I really like patterning props. Heck yeah! So you're gonna do prop patterns. Prop patterns. I feel like you could make a really good impact there. Patterning is really, really tricky, because you need that written permission to say. The doable Twitch is just have it in a TOS, you need to be over 12, yeah. Oh dear. Oh yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, again, it's kind of my personal opinion. I don't think it's the streamers. What do you call it? If you're here, you're here. I'm not your mum, you know? But I will time out age talk to prevent anything nasty happening from within my community. Yeah. But we have it as a rule when you enter the chat, like... I know a lot of people skip straight past that, but it is right there. Oh dear. Anyway, I think that's enough about that. I think I've made my stance very clear. Oh dear. Oh yeah. Oh, see, now testing. Gotta get rid of that. Terrible. terrible. How could you, after all that testing, after all that, and then you put that in my chat? Honestly, testing, I'm so disappointed. So hecking disappointed in you, testing. How could you? How could you? In my stream, testing. Get heckin' deleted. You know what the good thing is? I think a lot of people with better Twitch television can still see the message. It's... You can see how stupid it is. Did I get judged? I don't think... It's one of those things where I wish I could bring judgments back, but my lungs are shot. Like, it's just one of those things that's got worse and worse. But one day, maybe. If anything positive happens, I'll bring it back. But at the moment, my lungs are just not in a good place, and it used to destroy me. Oh, thank you for Horn. Oz! Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Only if they turn on show delete messages. Ah, I see, I see. Yeah, see, I don't have that. And half the time, I can't even see my own deleted. Like, when mods delete messages on my channel, I can't see what they've deleted. So I'm just like, oh, okay, thank you. I miss the chair. I know a lot of people miss the chairman. I would bring them back, could I? But yeah, it's just one of those situations, isn't it? Have you done? This is my first Tactics Advanced cosplay, or Tactics Advanced Tactics cosplay in general. I've only cosplayed from 9 and 14 in the past, so yeah. First one. Very heckin' exciting. But I will say this one in particular stood out to me because purple and gold are two of my favorite colors, and I really wanted to do a cosplay that fits so well into a lot of my favorites. And also I wanted to do cosplay armor that was made completely from sewing. And again, like, this kind of fit into that. Tifa up next then. A lot of people have asked me to do Tifa, but I don't think Tifa would be very fun for me. It might be one that I casual cosplay at some point, but I can't imagine spending a lot of time making a Tifa cosplay. So it wouldn't be a big part of streaming, I don't think, ever, personally. But that's nothing against other people that have cosplayed Tifa. It's a costume. In fact, most of the cosplays from Final Fantasy VII, they're not cosplays that very much fall into the things I enjoy making. But who knows? Ah, who say you seem really conservative? I wonder if I can zoom in on the chest. Get ready for under boob and side boob. Cleavage, side boob, under boob cosplay. It's an incredibly detailed and covered costume, except on the chest. I'll be honest, I don't really show a lot of skin day to day because I like warm clothing. But this is not a particularly conservative costume. It's probably the most revealing costume I've ever worn because of the chest. The chest is literally a V down to the navel. It's so revealing. And like, because we've sewn it, it's boned, but it's like, it's there. It's there. There's a lot of boob. Not really much way to get away from that. Ah, dear. Tifa would be more conservative than this costume. Easily. Oil. Put to one side. How does she see? No. There is no sight. No sight in this costume. With assistance from a helper. There is no sight. I think I need to change... Oh, do I want to change the... Oh, God. Mop. I was playing golf. I swung, missed the ball, got a big chunk of dirt. Swung again, missed the ball, got another big chunk of dirt. Two ants climbed all saying, let's get up here before we get... What are you... What? What? Are you just killing ants' nests? What the heck? Mop. Thank you for the 10 bits though. Look respectfully. Look very respectfully. Respectful looking. Oh god. I need to then... There's a few bits I need to sew together. I wonder if I'll sew the bottom of this first. What do we think? Sew bottom and then sew the rest of it? I think so. Let's move these then. I will need purple thread for this one though. I wonder, do I have another needle? I do. I just didn't want to take all the thread off my other needle because there's lots of good gold thread on that. Ah dear. Puppets, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. We are getting these heckin' pants done. The top bit's gonna require some attention in a bit, but we'll get there. We'll get there. So like, this is one of those costumes that you're just building at your own pace, like no deadline. No, we actually have a deadline for this costume, but I'm still kind of just building at my own pace. There's a deadline, but also, it's one of those ones where it's like you can't really rush it because it's all building, beading, and sequining, which it takes time. It takes time. But the deadline is May, the end of May. Yeah, so I got about 5 months. Will I finish it in 5 months? We shall see. We shall see. I am optimistic that we shall finish it in 5 months. Cautiously optimistic. There are extra things I would like to do that might become a little difficult. That's the only thing. It's like there are things I want to do that I just don't know if I'll have the time for those. But I think the costume we will finish in 5 months. Yes, yes, yes. Did you say you're going to a type of Comic-Con? Yes, MCM Comic-Con London, which is the last weekend of May. So the 27th to the 29th of May. That's what I need this ready for. Yes. Could never tame that kind of build, but I'm much less experienced with sewing. So, sewing's really great. It's not stinky. It doesn't take time to dry. So you can kind of just chip away at it quite a lot. Unlike with like foam crafts and stuff like that, where you have to wait for time to, you have to give things dry times. A lot of time you really want to be working, like doing daylight hours because of the noise things make and things be stinky. Whereas this, it's like, I can just spend an evening embroidering and it's nice. It's nice. That's why I've always kind of avoided foam so much, because it's smelly and it's loud and I don't like smelly and loud. I'm a baby. But yeah, I really enjoy this kind of build. The other thing is, like, for instance, yesterday when I was having a migraine, I couldn't have the embroidery machine on because it was too loud, but I could kind of just sit when I was recovering and do some beading. Yeah, so it's like a really nice, like, kind of thing for that. It works for me. There's a lot of days that even on my ill days, like, it gives me something to focus on, and I like that kind of costume. Give me something to focus on, please. I require focus. Yeah. Finish it in 5 months with a margin of plus minus 18. Zay, you're hitting me way too close to home. Way too close to home. Oh, I can sew, but I can't judge how long costume would take. Oh, I love my foam builds. Even when I'm up in my room when I'm airbrushing. Oh, God. I couldn't take it. It'd kill me. There are a few things I need to do that are a little bit more out of my comfort zone. For instance, I need to do some resin stuff. that I really am not so keen on. And I do need to do some foam work for the wings. But the wings I'm gonna hold off on and do quite late, to be honest. The tail as well I need to do, but I'm a little bit more comfortable with the tail because I've done wiggle tails before. I've done large wiggle tails before as well. So that I'm a bit more comfortable with. It's just, yeah, it's gonna be the resin, the large resin pieces. I'm gonna have to make silicone molds for them, which is gonna be a pain. But I want to wait for things to get a little bit warmer before I do that, because I'll probably end up making at least the silicone mold in the garage. And it's very cold in the garage right now. There we go. And oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh. Hi, Shifty, how goes it? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome on in. Oh yeah, we are getting these things finished today. One way or another. They will be finished. It's going to be a lot of hand stitching because I want it to look neat, but yeah, they're going to be finished. And they're going to look very, very cool. There we go. Oh. There we go. One side. And now go across to the other side. And get through that layer. There we go. Oh. There we go. Yo! Having a lot of trouble balancing what I want to be able to doing versus what I have to do. Stay at home, dad. Don't like folding clothes and cleaning house. I want to build props all day. Honestly, yeah. I feel it. That's why embroidery's been so good, because it's like something I can do in the evenings when I have like a bit of spare time. Or like, you know, again, for me, it's like, it's not balancing being a mum or a dad. It's balancing having migraines all the time. But like when I'm not ill, I can, or like even when I'm recovering, I can do embroidery. And so this is a really good project for me because it balances. It's not something I can't do a lot of the time. Whereas if I'd done like something that had to all be done on a sewing machine, like if it was all free motion or all something like that, and that was the main skill I was looking to showcase, yeah, I'd be kind of screwing myself because that's not something I can do when I have a migraine, and I have them so often that I'd be like, well, that's a no, can't be doing any of this. But I did pick this costume specifically for those reasons, where I was like, this is something that's very much within my capabilities right now. There was a lot of careful thinking and planning. Yeah. There we go. Those bits in place. I can do anything, heck yeah. I'm always compared migraines like kids on the same level but bad. Wow! Your little boy seemed so sweet on stream the other day, helping you with your designs. I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if I believe that. He was so sweet, helping you out dressed as Spider-Man. Heckin' sweet. Jelly, careful planning. I know, right? Carefully planning? Whoa, who is this? Compared to the young, That's just the older child, right? That's just the older child is always the same. Now, I might be biased because I am the older child. I'm the oldest. Thank you for the horn. But I would also just say that the oldest child is always a saint. Yes. Always, always a saint. But I, again, may be biased. There we go. Oh, DJ. Oh, thank you for the DJ as well. To be fair, I wasn't really a saint growing up. I was probably a nightmare child. I had so much energy all the time. And yeah, I don't think I could have handled me as a kid. Nope. And also I was creative, which is like, cool, you know? Creative kid, nice. But also messy. Very, very messy. Mess everywhere. And like, I never cleaned up after myself. I was just like, because I was always in the middle of like 10 different projects. My parents would be like, well, if you finish that project, could you clean up that one? And I'd be like, no, I'm not finished it yet. And so there'd always be like 10 projects on the go. And they're making a massive mess. Yeah, I was probably not the saint child I'm pretending to be. Looking good, thank you, Jan! Welcome on in, I hope you're having a good day. We are getting it all attached to itself now. These pieces will not move around anymore. Heckin' exciting. A lot of it has to be hand stitched because I want it to look really pretty and I want it to be subtle. But yeah, it's gonna look heckin' cool. Let's get that to there. There we go. Should be good. Right, that's all that attached at the bottom. We'll still need to do some work at the top. That should be able to bring this one over and then attach this too. So let's make sure we got it in the place we want it to be. Probably about there. Right? Ooh. Like that, I think. Yeah, I'd say so. And then we should have all that looking nice and, yeah! Nice and covered. Think out the side. I think I could maybe move it a little higher up. I do want them to be pretty close together. Like that area. Okay, we'll try that. How's that? And then maybe pin the sides so that, once again, they're not moving around all over the place, but like this. There we go, and then see, it might not be quite on center, so I can fix that. I can fix the not being on center. Okay. There we go. Get more on center. Oh yeah. It's autistic. Can't speak what he needs. Oh, students again starts hating and screaming. I love him, but it gets hard. Yeah, I get you. Lots of blessings. P.S. Can't tell where your hair ends and the hoodie begins. The hoodie is my hair. Yeah, I'm like a, what's it called? Bayonetta. Yeah, I'm just wearing my hair. Hair is clothes. Oh dear. This angle, it looks like you just shoved the needle all the way into your finger. Did it? Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't do that. I swear. You would have heard if I'd done that. I didn't. There's some heckin' sparkly, totally not crotchless, assless chaps. Cool. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, totally not crotchless. The crotchless part is back here, which actually looks a little bit more suspicious now that I've added all this beading. But that's the crotchless part. It's now back here, behind the knees. So I have crotchless knees. The beading down the center is, yeah, we'll not talk about it, but... we'll not think about it too hard, yeah? I'm doing well. I'm doing well, Deco. I hope you're also doing well. Oh, it's just one of those things. We just don't think about it, you know? And if we don't think about it, it doesn't exist. My crotchless knees. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna use the rest of this purple to quickly sew the top part, and then, so this part up there, and then I'm going to get some new purple to do the bottom bit. Ba 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 ba! Okay. Oh yeah. I know I'm doing all one side right now, but it's kind of easier to tackle one side and then come back and do the other side. Yeah. And just go really deep through all layers so it's nice and attached. And then up through there. Go. And then through there. So this is a bit that probably will end up getting beaded, but still, I kind of want it to be neat-ish. Come on. Oh yeah. Okay, there we go. Right. Ooh. Tricky. We got it. Okay, pull it nice and tight. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Hey, before I go over my head, the tips on sewing pleather? Oh. Rather than using pins, use clips. Use clips, not pins, because pins will leave little holes in your pleather. So if you can get sewing clips on eBay or something like that, they're like little clips on the edge. It will stop you sewing little holes in your pleather. I think everyone will give you that tip, but like, it's a tip. There we go, that's better. So that's now down. All that stuff in there, encased. It's not coming up anymore. Yeah. You got a ton of clips? Heck yeah. Do you have any friends who are into smithing? You could expand your resources for future needs. Metalwork into costumes or something. I have a couple people on Twitch that I follow that I like a lot that are into smithing that I could probably commission. But I don't have close friends nearby that are into smithing. It's one of those ones I guess is a little bit more difficult. Kind of in the same issue with sewing, I suppose, in that you need the starting stuff to get into it. But then once you have it, I suppose you have it. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know anyone nearby, but I know some people on Twitch. You got a ton of clips. Good, 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 good. I don't know that I have too much other advice other than the clips, because you don't want to be poking lots of holes in it. I think the clips is the most important thing, to be honest. There we go. Right, now I just need to do this bit. Let's get this bit in there. Okay. So this is basically so the knee doesn't fly up. We'll just be catching the bottom of it and sewing it along. It's quite thick, but I think we should be okay. Oof. And again, very worth it. Having a nice, neat looking knee on the exterior. There we go. Oh yeah. How is a backstitch a permanent solution? I feel like that would come loose over time. Although pros half of their seams. So if it's on a machine and you backstitch over it, it's literally like tying a knot in the thread. So that is like tying a knot in the thread. The backstitch just goes like bum bum and does like a little knot over it. So that's what the backstitch does. It like ties a little knot. It won't come loose over time. Not unless you like rip it. And then all of your threads will come loose. Yeah, backstitching is basically, if it's on a sewing machine, it like, yeah, creates like a tiny, tiny little knot. Very subtle. Very heckin' cool. Oh yeah. Like I wouldn't tie off all of my seams. Like some of the really expensive machines will do a little backstitch and then cut the thread for you and then keep sewing. So they cut it really, really close to the backstitch for you. Those are the really expensive machines. Like you'd be looking at like a pro machine at that point, but like I don't have a machine that does that. Although this machine technically does, but my sewing machine does not. But if you have like an automatic thread cutter on your machine, it'll do that for you. And it'll trim the thread as you sew at the beginning and the end. So you do a little backstitch and it trims it next to it. So you don't get the long tail. Didn't know that. I thought it was just an extra set of a few stitches to reinforce. No, it basically ties like a little knot next to it. It is strong. You won't need to do anything else over the top of it. It's not the same as a traditional knot, but it's like close enough, honestly. Is there a knot in my thread? Speaking of knots, there is, yeah. Like we were stitching, but something felt wrong. There is a little knot in my thread. Can I get rid of you? I can, yeah. There you go. There we go. Oh yeah. I'm still here, music, please. Continue, continue. I've not left yet. Yes. All the subjects I for stitching was the only skill I attained. Heck yeah! I'm glad you managed to get it. Stitching is very useful. Like, it might not become your job, but being able to repair your clothing in like a pinch is a useful life skill to have. And a lot of people don't have it. Yeah, heckin' useful. Like somebody's dress rips or trousers rip on like a night out, you can be there like bam 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 bam. I imitated Tad in my cooking class too. our cooking class, I'm sure I've mentioned this before, was so bad. So bad. It's probably not as bad as historically it has been, because I've heard some stories, but it was bad. And there's a lot of things I really didn't like about it. So I've been cooking since I was pretty damn young, like in my household, because it was something that was just like encouraged, like take part in cooking. Like we always cooked in our house. So and simple stuff like bread, I'd been making since I was really little. I used to make bread in the shape of Final Fantasy characters when I was really young. I'd like make Zidane into like a Final Fantasy character, into a piece of bread, and then we bake him in the oven. And I do that with like my grandparents, and they had no idea who the Final Fantasy characters were, but like I did that. And yeah, like I done that all the time. And then we went into school, and they would ask us to bring in like packet bread, add water, and put it in the oven. And I remember just being like, what? What? And like, that's how you make bread. And it was like that for everything, like packet cake, packet bread. If you're doing anything with vegetables, your parents have to cut them up for you at home, and then you bring them in. And like, we were like 13, 14 at the time, and they were like refusing to let us cut up our own vegetables. And I was like, if you're gonna be a cooking instructor, you could supervise us with maybe cutting up a vegetable. I don't know. I just felt like, ugh. And I'm sure like other people have like worse cooking stories, but I remember being so disappointed in my cooking class, and just being like, what is this? Like I've been doing this for years, and now you make me make packet bread. I mean, yeah, sure, I guess it's useful to know how to make packet bread in like, I don't know, desperate times, but it's not that much effort to make bread. I don't know. And our cooking lessons were long. They were like 3 hours long. So like, we could have made bread. Oh my god, I maintain a tad of my cooking class too. I have an awkward sewing story. Oh yeah? Oh, sorry, I was like rambling on about bread. Oh. And they didn't let us shape it into interesting shapes. We had to keep it in the shape of a loaf only. It's like, what's the point in teaching a class how to make bread, allowing no creativity, and it's packet bread? I don't understand. Oh dear. Saved a few co-workers' spandex superhero costume for a kid party at work. One girl busted a seam between legs, had to fix it while she wore it in front of the other co-workers. Like I said, awkward. Yeah. But the thing is, at the end of the day, like so a lot of people at work know that I sew. I mean, they just do. They know that I sew. I have sewn between people's legs. I have sewn up people's butts. I have sewn up people's thighs. I have pinned all the way up people's backs. It's, it's whatever people need. Like, it's only, it is awkward, but like also, it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, you need it, I can fix it. But like, if you don't have any clothes to change into right then and there, like, you're just gonna have to keep wearing it. Give me 2 seconds. And obviously, like at work, you're wearing like your uniform, so it's like, well, let's go then. Especially when it's on the back, it's like you can't really fix it yourself without taking it off. Yeah, I fixed quite a few things for people. That being said, I don't mind it too much. It gives me like an hour off of the shop floor where I'm just fixing something for someone. We're having like a nice chat, so that's all right. A bit different with adults, but like, yeah. Oh dear. You can shape the bread into R-rated. I mean, that's true. But at the end of the day, it's our bread, right? That's our bread. You know, what are you gonna do? It's bread. Oh, I'm gonna spend a little downtime. Heck yeah, oh, I'm glad. I like being here too. Although my fingers don't like it. My fingers are like, gah! Jelly! Give us a break. We need a spa day, Jelly. You need to take us to a spa. My fingers have been so angry with me from like pushing the needle through so much. They're just like, ah! Stop this. But I don't stop. Won't stop. I like this. They're not very happy at the moment. They got a lot of cuts in them from like generally just getting caught on the pins. And then like the ends just haven't had a chance to recover at all because I won't stop doing it. So they're getting like very tough and very angry. They could really use a spa day after this costume is over, I think. Finger spa day. Like, yeah, get a foot spa and stick my hands in it. Yeah, honestly, that's kind of what I need. Like my feet, they're fine. But my hands, they need attention. But thing is, you can get like hand massages. I need it just for the ends of my fingers. Just like the ends of them, just like massage the pads. They need assistance. They've been working really hard and they're very angry. Finger pad massage. In the spa. Oh dear. I always think that I have very rough fingers and I'm pretty sure it's because of sewing. Like, I don't want to have rough hands, but sewing be like, you're gonna have rough hands. Only rough hands. Okay, take that pin out so I don't catch myself on it and get this last bit sewn in. Okay. I'm gonna sew the whole way around just to make sure there's no movement at all, but I think it's pretty safely in there at this point. Shouldn't really be getting any movement. I will say you won't see the back of this at all, so even though the bias tape is there, it's kind of similar to the bias tape on the fan. You won't see it because it'll be pressed against my leg. So I'm not so worried about how that looks with the purple on it, because you won't see it at all. It'll be pressed against my leg. I'd have to take them off for you to see it. Okay, let's tie that off. We'll do the technique of like threading the thread back into the costume. Okay, keep that nice and safe up there. So of your feet. Oh, it's true. Of my feet. Yeah, I hadn't. You know what? Hadn't thought of that. Oh wait, do I need to? Woo! I'm getting my pants all in a twist. Wait, how do they? Like that? You happy? Yeah, like that. Okay. Okay, so this one's now all sewn together. Everything's attached. I do need to do, actually that's not true. I need to do these 2 gold bits. There's a couple gold bits at the side that require attention. We can do those quickly. It won't take 2 minutes. This is just so that the bands that go around the back don't shift up and down too much, because otherwise they'll shimmy up and down my leg, which is not good. We don't want that. We will have a specific consistent shape we want. And because this is fabric and not foam, it will shimmy. We don't want it to shimmy. No shimmy. The other thing that I might change at some point is I'll probably add a piece of Velcro onto the back of this, just so I can Velcro it to my leggings eventually. But, you know, that's well down the line. I don't have to worry about that for a little bit. I haven't even got the leggings yet, so I will do that, but yeah, not yet. Also, I will add it, but you guys probably won't ever see the Velcro, so, you know, I'll tell you that I'm gonna do it, but don't worry about it, you'll never see it. You'll never see my leg Velcro. Secret leg Velcro for just me. Are you gonna be on for a while? Probably. We're gonna be on till we finish the Assless chaps and I've had a chance to actually show them to the stream. Because I really want stream to be able to see them done, you know? That's the goal today, is to show stream my Assless chaps. Not to be confused with to show stream my ass. That's not what we're doing today. Oh god, they were getting stuck on the beads. I was like, wait, what is it getting stuck on? Is it the pin? No, it's not the pin. It's beads. There you go. Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry, I know I'm kind of sewing in like a very hidden spot, but I swear there's a reason for it. It's just kind of difficult to get to, honestly. There you go. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah. There we are. Time to do grown-up stuff. Heck yeah! Good luck with the grown-up stuff. Yeah, this sewing here it's right underneath here, so it's a little difficult to get to, but we're making it. We're getting there. I want it to be completely hidden to you, but I also need it to be kind of neat because it's visible. Visible stitching, yeah. That'll be kind of neat. I mean, how visible will it be? Probably not that much, but technically visible. And it's just gonna hold this bit all nice and in. This is why trying it on is important, because without trying it on, I wouldn't have realized how important this bit was. Actually, very important. Otherwise, everything's just like, whee, move around everywhere. That's no good. I think that's probably enough, though. I think it can move around that much and not too much more, and I think that's okay. That'll mean I can put it on. Okay. And let's go back to here. Do a little knot. There we go. Go. Try and keep that kind of invisible. And put the thread back into there. Go. Oh yeah. Go. Yeah, nice. Now I just have to do the same thing on the other side. Look. There we go. Oh. Right. Same thing. Get it nice and close and start putting some stitches in so it doesn't move up and down too much. I'm just gonna have to trust where I've pinned it and assume that's the right place. It's difficult because where I pinned it looks really odd, but I'm assuming where I pinned it is correct. Because that would have been when I was wearing it. Oh god. There you go. Okay. And get all that in. And then go up through there. Oh, come on. There we go. Get the needle through. I hope you guys can kind of see this. It's very subtle probably, but if you can see just a little bit, that'd be good. Ah! Okay, there we go. There we go. One. And then go under there. Oh, is that enough of it? There you go. Oh, two. I'm being very lucky here in that it's not knotting. I could probably take the pin out too. Oh dear, it's Battenberg time? Oh, you lucky bean. You got a heckin' Battenberg? See, I looked at one in the shop the other day, but it looked really big, and I was like, oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I kind of wanted the mini ones. I was fancying a mini Battenberg, but they didn't have any of the mini Battenbergs. I didn't get one. No, I kind of wish I had. I will say I have got 5 packets of biscuits somehow. They've kind of accumulated, and I've not eaten any of them. I do have some snacking I need to get done at some point. 5 packets of biscuits? Wow, that's too many. I'm gonna eat some of those biscuits. I bought a reduced Battenberg. Wow. You got the good deal there. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's tie that off. That should be good now on both sides. Okay. And so up. Oh no. There's so many beads, it attaches to all of them. There we go. Okay. That now has those bits done. Shouldn't be any pins left. There was one thing I did want to kind of do, but I don't know if I've kind of done it anyway. I want to add a couple of these little spikes under here. I don't know if I'll just do that now. I might as well. I'm finishing off the bottom of this one anyway. I'll just get it done. Why not? Too much sugar? Oh, but they're so good. They're so good and so pretty. 115 instead of £2. Heckin, Battenberg bargain. Heck yeah. Obviously give some chocolate, ended up with a Ramune and Battenberg, just what the doctor ordered. Heck yeah. Oh dear, yes. So what keeps happening to me? Where are they? They're piled on the other desk. Shiny keeps going out and being like, oh, they've got more of these on special if you want another one. And I haven't had the first one yet, but I've got 2 more on my other desk. So I have 3 of the gingerbread McVitie's Digestive Seasonal Edition, and then a regular Digestives as well, and the Maryland from the other stream, which I've started eating, but I can't get through all these biscuits. Matrix, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Oh, and I think it's very sweet because I really like gingerbread. So like that is up my alley, but like I can't get through all of this. It's so much gingerbread. To be fair, I've not been so hungry the last few days. So I've just not had, because I've had like migraines and stuff. So I've not wanted to eat any of them. So it's just been building up. Biscuits. I'm sorry, what do you call them? Biscuits? No, they're biscuits. Yeah. Everyone I don't think you have to be British to call them biscuits. They're biscuits. Oh my god. That's just how they're pronounced. Got 'em. No! That's just how they're pronounced. Also, look at my little pots. I put them all in separate pots now, so I got lots of little pots of beads. Teeny tiny pots of beads. Very satisfying. You can go bead fishing. It's great. Just like, I want 3. Take that one off. There you go. Bead fishing. Satisfying as heck. You got jested. Heck! How could this happen? Ugh! On my own stream. But yeah. I'm gonna use 2 of the long ones this time. 1 long one. And another long one. Do, 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 do. I wonder if I could just go underneath the whole thing to the other side. That'd be kind of cool. I'll just scoot it Along the whole way? Probably not. It's probably not a long enough needle, is it? Okay, that's fine. That's probably not a good idea anyway. I just want to. Okay, let's see. Where can I go with this? Like here? Oh, that's too far, too far, too far. Like there you go. And then pull it all in. There you go. Aha. And then just do like a little... Very nice, very nice. Do a little knot. Oh god. Oh no, oh no, oh no. There you go. And then, now that's tied, I can sew the rest of this just into the fabric. Right? Right? It's gonna be fine. Yes, there you go. Oh yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. Ah! I've hooked it around the thing I just sewed. Ooh! Thread mess. Thread mess. Get out of there. Get that there. Okay, I think you need to go through there, right? There you go. There you go. That's better. Okay, we got it. We got it. We got it. A mess of threads. It's fine. We diverted it. There you go. Oh dear. Destiny Destroyer stream. Just embarrassing. Couldn't be me. Whoa. Whoa. Fighting words. What? Whoa. Friday fighting stream? Heck. When did this start? The Friday fight stream? Huh? Wow. Wow. Heck. Oh dear. There we go. I wanted two of them there because on the original design there's a couple things hanging down from like these hoops. And I didn't have anything hanging down from the hoops, so like it's about time that I added something really. About heckin' time. Now I have something. Let me just put something in on the other side. So we have the little matching one. There we go. We need 3 beads. Do some bead fishing. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then 2 long ones. Friday fight stream. Yeah, Friday fight stream. During the day, because you know, no Friday fight night stream. Gotta be during the day. Daylight streams only because sewing machine loud. Good. And should be good. Should be able to tighten that. Yeah, yeah, that looks nice. That looks nice. And then we go back into here. And we go like, yeah, looks good. Looks heckin' good. And then we just let it tighten it. Wait, why is it doing that? Huh? What's going on? They're not? Is there? Oh my god, what's happening? Is there a knot or something between these two? Oh yeah, something coming on here. There you go, there you go. Fixed it. I just ripped it, but I think that's basically fixing it. Fixing and ripping is not so far apart. There you go. Okay, okay. Now we do the same thing as before. We do a little stitch, tie it off. Oh dear. Don't get any of the previous stuff caught in that tiny stitch. Make sure it's got enough. There you go. There you go. I want to have enough give, otherwise it hangs really awkwardly. Since it's meant to hang with gravity, but if it's really tight, it does not hang with gravity. It hangs against gravity. There you go. There we are. Okay. Right, that can be the bottom of this one done, I think. Has all the extra hanging bits, all the bells and tassels, everything sewn in, nice and tight. The only thing that will happen again is we'll have some Velcro added and have some extra beads added at a later date, but I won't do those on stream, those will be added afterwards. And they look heckin' cute. Gravity exists. Yeah, looks cute. Looks really weird, honestly, but that's cool. That's what the design also looks really weird. You haunted Bateman yesterday? I saw Bateman was live, but I wasn't feeling great, so I was like, I probably can't commit to being there. But I hope it was a heckin' good stream. Oh dear. I mean, Bateman streams are always fun. What happened? Did Bateman kill you? Or no? I mean, normally it's the other way around, right? You kill Bateman, and then Bateman's on his own stream, like... dead? I mean, I will say, it's hilarious. The thing is, at some point, Bateman's gonna realize that you go straight into the house and start opening every cupboard looking for the haunted object. And Bateman's just there like, what's Shifty doing? Oh, I'm sure he's fine. Maybe Shifty's, looking for a place to put the camera down. And you're there, like, opening every cupboard, every drawer. Like, it's like, no. Shifty is clearly looking for the haunted object. It's like, and then later in the stream, Bateman will be like, how does Shifty always find the haunted object first? And it's like, but look at him go! It's one of my favorite things. I love it when you're both there together because you can watch Bateman's stream and then be like, watching you going like through the cupboards from Bateman's perspective, being like, I don't really understand what Shifty's doing, but I'm sure there's a reason for it. And then you could switch over to your stream and being like, where's the voodoo doll? I wonder if it's over here. I know music boxes can be kept in this part. And sometimes if we go to the basement, there'll be a spirit circle. It's like, god damn it. The priorities. It's so funny though. I love it. It's a great dynamic. It's completely different, but it's fantastic. That being said, Bateman's killed you a couple times now, so I guess the tables are slowly turning. Oh, right, we're doing the same thing on the other side now. He hasn't killed you? Oh, he hasn't? Oh, I thought Bateman had killed you. Has he not? Oh. I thought... Oh. Maybe I'm thinking of like hiding sanity pills, not using the cursed objects. So I was like, I'm sure he's done a few things that have got you killed, but I don't think it's like the cursed objects. I think it's yeah, it's the it's the taking the pills so that you can't do that. Also, George, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome in, Sweet Bean. I hope things are going well. We are just sorting out finishing that. Yeah, he did that. Absolutely betrayed me, and he won't admit it. No shit. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I remember him getting you killed, but it wasn't because of the cursed objects. It was just hiding pills. Oh. That old tactic of making sure your friends go insane. You know, that old gem. Oh, such fun streams. Yeah, if you haven't checked out Shifty and Bateman at this point, they both do separate streams and they both do streams on their own, but sometimes they stream together. Sometimes one of them, they'll take part in each other's streams and they'll do Phasmophobia, and they are a riot. A heckin' riot. They have great synergy. Streamer synergy together. It's very funny. Would recommend both streamers. Oh dear. Excuse me, sorry. My hiccups cometh at the strangest times. Oh dear. George! JB, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Heckin' hi, how goes it? You've joined us on a finishing the pants day, hopefully. I think we will. Like, we finished the bottom of one. We're just getting ready to hopefully finish the bottom of the other. And then we just have to do a little work on the top so that it's comfortable at the joining in the crotch. It should be good. Oh dear, doing alright, thanks, tired. Oh dear. So probably an early night. Nah, you're all good. It's meant to be a bit of a rest week for you as well, isn't it? Because Doodle's taking a bit of a break. Which I saw on Twitter that she was like, I hope nobody forgets me. And it's like, Doodle, please. Doodle. Doodle! No one's gonna forget Doodle. But yeah, I thought you were taking like a bit of a rest week along with Doodle. Hope the rest of 12-hour stream went well. It did. It went really heckin' well, thank you. It was really fun. I'll be honest, I had like a slight migraine yesterday, but all things considered, it could have been a lot worse. I was able to like get up yesterday, and I wasn't able to do a lot, but like I wasn't bed bound, and that's kind of what I was expecting. I had yesterday off streaming because I was expecting to be real ill, and I was not that bad. I could have been so much worse. So like I'm like optimistically hopeful that we could do another stream like that in the future. Because yeah, it was nowhere near as bad as I thought it was gonna be. There have been other streams that have knocked me out far worse than that one did. So that was good. I think craft streams have always been one of the easier ones for me to do, because I'm not constantly looking at a screen, and although they do take a bit of brain power, it's like it's a nice mixture between I can eat, I can craft, and I'm not always looking at a screen. Whereas like the Final Fantasy speed runs or the live 2D long streams, it's a lot of just at a screen, which tends to do me in a lot more. Yeah, so it's pretty good. And yeah, they were doing Valheim yesterday. I joined their game and didn't tell them, and then they tried to sleep. Yes! I love that. I love that. That's fantastic. 10 out of 10, Shifty. Good troll. Good troll. Oh dear, you were okay yesterday? Yeah, I was actually not too bad. Normally, I, again, would have expected to be one of my worst days of the week. And it's not been so far. It was okay. Because today, I actually feel okay. Again, would have expected to be like very migraine hangover-ish. No, I'm actually pretty good. Pretty good. Touch wood, touch wood. Pretty good. I want to jinx it, but like, I actually feel okay. She took 8 days off. I planned to sleep earlier this week, but that hasn't gone to plan. Oh, George. George. Bless you. I'm sorry you haven't managed to get as much sleep as you wanted. Heck. How have you been? I have been good. We've been working on a really big costume. I can show you really quickly. I've not flashed it for a while. This is our big boy costume at the moment. Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced Mateus. Very specifically right now, we are working on these. They are actually assless chaps, the way that we are building them into the costume, although they will be hidden underneath quite a bit of petticoat. And yeah, that's what we're working on right now, the leg pieces. They're pretty heckin' cool. We're making it really beaded and sequined, and that's how we're decorating the whole thing. And we're hoping to have it finished for May. May! Yeah, so pretty soon. I say pretty soon, it's like, oh god. It's like 5 months away, but you know. For a big costume pretty soon. We got a lot to do though still. A lot to do. There's still some stuff that I need to do off stream as well at some point. I really need to make the tail, but it's a lot of off stream work, so yeah. I need to order in some more furniture foam as well. But this month make the tail is one of my goals, so yeah, we'll do it. Oh dear, but wow, cool, yeah, it's heckin' cool. Okay, let's see. Let's get this all tied off. And then sew this back into here. And then I'm gonna need a bit more to sew these 2 bits in the middle, but then those bits should be good at the bottom. Oh. Heckin' yeah, it's so cool. So yeah, a little bit more purple thread. I'm also gonna have a sip of drink. I bet your girlfriends hit you up every Halloween. I often get asked if I can make something for them, but I get asked by quite a few people, and so I tend to say no, because it wouldn't really be fair. And of course this Halloween I had to say, like, I wouldn't be able to do anything for anyone because I was doing Booptober, and I think probably going forward that's going to be something that I continue doing, so I don't think I'll be doing anything for Halloween for a while. Most of the time, and I mean this is no offense to anyone that asked, in case anyone that asked happens to be here, it's always very flattering, especially when someone you know asks. It's like, thank you, that's very heckin' kind of you, because it shows that you like trust in my skills enough to make something that you want. So it's like incredibly flattering. Most of the people that asked probably asked about 2 weeks before Halloween, which even if I had wanted to make the thing for them, it probably would have been really difficult that close to the deadline for what people were asking for. And I would have really had to pick and choose between my friends which ones I made. And yeah, that's just not something, yeah, that I think I would dip my toes into. But I will say, every single person that asked was like, I'll pay whatever you ask for. And I was like, you know what? You're good beans. You're all good beans. But I can't do that, I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of like a massive charity drive. And I can't really be making any Halloween costumes. But they're heckin' sweet. I was thinking they might want to try and wear some costumes we made before. I've had 1 or 2 people ask to do that, but in honesty, I think most of my costumes would only fit a very select few people without pretty serious alterations. Also, fries, thank you for the egg. So my costumes are made to like my exact body measurements, and I don't really use stretch fabric. So yeah, it's, unless you fit my exact body measurements, you probably wouldn't fit into my costumes very well. Yeah. It'd be, or like you might fit in, but they'd sag in some areas, or they'd be very tight in some areas. Yeah. That's why I've never given any of my costumes away. I think my sister would probably fit my costumes because we basically have the same body. But outside of her, I'm like, we both have a bit of a weird body type. And I can't imagine it fitting too many people. So maybe I'd give them to her if she ever wanted them. I got a bit of a break early, Feb. Time off from Twitch. But I'll be busy with New Year. Ah, heck yeah. Oh, I hope that goes well. That'd be lovely, though. Obviously, still busy, but lovely. Heckin' lovely. I know, wait, I now wish I was sleeping, but I can't. Don't sleep your day, wait. You know what? That's a vibe. Don't sleep, fries the day. You must grapple the day, fries. Go. To be fair, though, I kind of tell myself that every morning when I wake up. I'm like, no, Jelly. Don't go back to sleep. Your day awakes. And I'm just there like, but I don't awake. Please. Especially when it's like a chilly, because it's colder at the moment, so I just don't want to get out of bed. I typed busty. You did. I wasn't going to bring attention to it. I was like, I'm sure George doesn't mean that they're going to be busty with Halloween. I'm sure they mean busy. It's fine. Looking forward to it. But if you did mean busty, then like power to you. Have a great New Year. You know, have a weird body, like you look pretty normal. So I have a 26-inch rib cage. That's the bit that's going to be pretty like difficult for people to. And none of my fabrics stretch. So unless you can fit into a 26-inch rib cage, you're not gonna fit my costumes. Yeah, that's the bit that's you're gonna need alterations on. My ribs are like, and I don't know why, but they go in. And so you need to find someone whose ribs also go at the bottom. Otherwise not gonna fit. And there are people with 26-inch ribs. Like, they exist. Of course they do. But it's not a specifically common size. Oi, 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 oi. Stop. There we go. Brains all awake. Yeah, are you good? Yeah. George threw me off just now. Who's busty? George is busty, but only at New Year's. The rest of the time, fine. But New Year's, busty. I can't imagine what your New Year's is, George. You're a man, 26-inch? Yeah, I know, right? Whoa, whoa. Listen, I'm not known to boast on Twitch, but 26-inch, yeah. Oh dear. You know, when I first started streaming on Twitch, you know, one of the most common things that I'd get asked is, are you actually a man? That was one of the most common things people would come in and ask me when I was like only getting like, you know, when we'd have like 1 or 2 viewers a stream, I'd constantly get people coming in and being like, are you actually a man though? Like, yeah, you got me. I'm a man. Yep. Did someone say busty? Chard! Yeah, so George, if you've not met George before, George is a really sweet bean streamer. They stream on Twitch and they're getting busty for New Year's. Their own words, not mine. But then I wasn't gonna bring it up. Yeah, then they brought it up, so I'm like, well, now I'm just gonna roll with it. Listen. What would give them that impression? You're very ladylike, right? Me and my 26-inch. Oh my god, incredibly ladylike. I don't understand. But no, yeah, I think it was mainly just like a troll thing, but it's that side of Twitch, innit? But yeah, that was like the one that used to get a lot. And I think a lot of people would think they'd get really offended by it, but a lot of the time I'd just be there like, yeah, you got me. Because it almost makes it sound like being a man's an insult. I don't know. Or like, listen, it doesn't really bother me that much. I don't know. I have a very strong jawline, and anyone that ever wants to compliment me on my strong jawline, you're welcome to. I'll take it. You can also compliment me on my 26-inch. Oh, it's just to elicit a response, yeah. It's the same sort of people that would tell me they'd like, if they showed them my tits, they'd give me £5. It's, first of all, cheap. Bold of you to assume I'd do so for £5. But second of all, yeah, it's just to like elicit, you know, a response. But I think you get targeted with that sort of thing a lot more when you don't have an active chat. So smaller streamers get that targeting. You know, we still get it every now and again now, but like when you only have like one active viewer, they're like, aha. There's also like best one I've seen is a film from Roadhouse. What's tits? I have no idea. I've never seen tits in my life, which is surprising as a bra fitter. As a bra fitter, never have I seen a pair of tits. Yeah, I'm pretty bad at my job. Heck, yeah, I don't know how that's happened. How have we got so far without seeing that? I love Big Mum. I can't even say it. Big Mummy Milk. There's too many M's. But if I want to see them, there's an unending lands of. Yeah, exactly. Like, listen, you could pay £5 to see mine. No, you can't, because that's too little. But like, you could pay money to see a streamer's, or it's free. There's lots of free stuff. But I'm not going to advertise that to you because I'm a streamer, but like, it's free. Apply on all flat surfaces. You close your eyes and feel them instead. Teddy, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Oh wait, no, you were here earlier. You just come back. Welcome back. Ignore me. Listen, just don't speak for like an hour and then come back, and then don't speak like an hour and I'll greet you like 20 times. I'm an enthusiastic greeter. Oh dear. I think I've done that to a few people in chat, right? Where you go quiet for a minute and then you come back and I'm like, welcome in! Oh dear, you were playing Animal Crossing? Heck yeah. How is your Snow Boy collection coming along? I hope it's going well. I have had a few failures, but I've done a few good ones. I'm slowly getting those recipes because I didn't do it last year. So this is my first year trying to get the Snow Boy recipes. To be fair, I have a new island, so I would have had to do it again anyway, but I didn't do it last year anyway. So this is my first year trying to get the Snow Boy recipes, and it's heckin' hard. I know that there are ways you can do it, but like, I'm still struggling even with those methods because of the heckin', is it dung beetles pushing my balls around? Pain in the ass. Yeah, we're doing our best. Right, let's sew all this down. Oh. Maybe I'll play Animal Crossing on stream again at some point. Thing is, at the end of the month, I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna be probably dedicating, like, I'll probably start the stream off with crafts, but by the end of the stream, every week, at least once a week, we'll probably be going back to, if Shifty's free for it, we'll be doing some more Resident Evil, but another stream a week. I'm gonna be probably finishing with Arceus, because I'm so heckin' excited for Arceus. Oh dear. I have a new island too, and I googled how to get the perfect snowfolk ever since. I get them like 90% all the time. Yeah! So there was like the rolling it over 10 tiles of like not snow, and then it like, if you have the snow thingy at the other end and it becomes like a snow boy, and that's kind of what I've been trying to follow. But I'd still struggle, to be honest. Even with the advice, I'm still like, Does your empire have its own curry recipe? You call the UK an empire, oh god. The UK, does it have a curry recipe? I mean, chicken tikka masala was kind of I don't know if it's still the national dish of the UK, but chicken tikka masala used to be the UK's, or at least used to be England's. I don't know if it was the whole of the UK's. It used to be the national dish. I have to check if it was the UK, Britain, or England. I'm not sure. But I know chicken tikka masala was something. What was chicken tikka masala? Anyone know? Chicken tikka masala. I don't want that. I want wiki. 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 Right. It's the British national dish. There you go. Chicken tikka masala is now a true British national dish, not because it's the most popular, because it's a perfect illustration of the way Britain absorbs and adapts external influences. Chicken tikka is an Indian dish. The masala sauce was added to satisfy the desire of the British people to have their meat served in gravy. Gravy. Oh dear. Heck. Oh, yeah, you know what? We do love gravy. Gravy could also be a national dish. Oh god, what happened? Sorry, I was busy talking about chicken tikka masala. Oh, I was thinking about aha being called. Oh, wait, allow, that's fine. Two nouns combined to elicit a prescribed response. Sorry. Really? I just want to measure my size and not leave snowy areas, and that's pretty easy to follow. Oh, you did it like that. Oh. Yeah, I have like a block of 10 in a row, like 10 like just sand tiles on my island, and I roll both up to full size. I put them at both sides of that block of 10 sand tiles, and then I roll one across the sand tiles to the other, and by the time it's reached the other side, it's lost enough snow that it's a perfect sand boy. I do that every day. I just roll them around until they're full size, put them at both ends of the 10 blocks of sand, and then, yeah, by the time one reaches the other side, it's the right size. I do that every day, so that there's no guesswork involved. It's all math. But if dung beetles move them around, it's still a pain in the ass. Oh, dear, no worries. Yeah, sorry. I got heckin stuck by tikka masala. The heck are you even on about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm so confused by that. Confused by what? Confused by what? So in Animal Crossing, you can make snow boys, which are basically snowmen. And they, yeah, it's a thing you can do seasonally, but you want to make them perfect, because if you make them perfect, they give you a recipe. And it's really difficult to make them perfect normally. So there are like certain things you can do, and we're just discussing different cheats to like get them perfect, whether it be to do with like judging the size based on things in the island, or whether it's to do with like using sand to like reduce the size like by a specific amount of blocks. Yeah, we're discussing cheating so that I could get my perfect sand boys. I'm doing pretty good on the recipes. I've got quite a few. There's still a few more I need to get. Oh, and they'll give you a large snowflake every day, which is really, really useful as well. There you go. That's down now. Oh, it's really coming along. Isn't it satisfying to watch them just like grow? I find it satisfying anyway. It doesn't really matter if I do it in purple or gold, but I think I'll probably end up doing it in purple again. Since in purple, it won't be so obvious around the side. Jelly's cheating again. No! I need the perfect sand boy. Cisco, welcome in. Hi, for what character is this? This is for Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced Mateus. Big old cosplay. Give me 2 seconds. Let me knot my thread and then I'll show you a picture. If you want the spelling of the character name, do ! Cosplay and it'll give you the spelling, because I know I kind of go when I talk about it. But this is the character, and this is her leg. There she is. Big old character. It's all going to be embroidered and beaded. That's the style we're going for. Heckin', yeah. We're doing the pant right now. Big old pant down here. They're going to be assless chaps. We are actually just sewing them together now. We've finished all the pieces for the pants, so we can just sew them together. Heck yeah. So that's the stage we're at today. Sewing together the pant. It's taken a minute to get to this point because all the beading and embroidery takes a while, but we're getting there. I blame my brain for being half asleep. You're good. Thank you for putting cosplay in chat. Yeah, whenever I say it, it kind of just comes out like... So I think it could be a bit like... what? For anyone just joining for the first time. But, yeah, there it is. That's the character. Oh, Black Apple suggested something really good last time where I could have a link to the wiki about the character. I need to add that over the weekend because that's a really good idea. The wiki tells you a bit more about the character. That's a really smart idea. It was, well, not my idea. It was Black Apple's, but I should do that. Yeah, that would be cool. Then you can also see my dilemma of there being literally no art of this character. There's like some pixel art from the game, but it's not very helpful because she's blue in the pixel art for some reason. So you can't really take very much from it. So there's very little useful art. But hey, we do our best. Oh! Goodbye, Fries. I'm assuming you tried to post the link. Yeah, that's why we're gonna get Nightbot to do it. Because you can't do that. Unfortunately, I can't see any of your messages from before now. I'm sorry. They're all gone. They're gone to time. Time has removed them, but also Nightbot removed them. Oh dear. You knew what was gonna happen. You knew. You were like, I'm gonna delete all of my history in this chat. Watch me. Bam! Very difficult. Did you finish your Doppler? I didn't. Basically, the Doppler cosplay, as much as I loved it, it was too big for the convention standards in the UK, which means I wouldn't have been able to wear it to London Comic Con, and I want to enter a competition at London Comic Con. So when I found that out, I very quickly had to do like a 180 and start a new costume, because I was like, well, I love this costume, but I want to enter this particular cosplay competition, and I can't enter it with this competition because I'm not allowed in the con. So we have to start a new one quickly. So what we've kind of decided is... Oh god. I can't sew through this bit, it's too thick. We're going to finish the bottom half of the costume so it's just not a really big waist, and I'll use the inside of the coat that I've already sewn on the inside of her coat. Again, so it's not a really big waste of materials, but I'll do that after I finish this costume. So that I still have half the cosplay I can wear. Yeah. I have a link for you. You can put it in the Discord, but I know what the link is. I'm gonna add it over the weekend. You don't have to do it now. I'm doing it this weekend. I already know what it is. That's right, it's very big, but you can make some amazing photos. I know, right? But I'll be honest, with the amount of money I'd have to spend on it that I've instead chose to spend on this costume, it's not like I could physically do at this point. It's like I kind of had to give up on that cosplay so that I could do a cosplay that I could wear to a convention. If I was like not skin, sure. And like if I didn't have a job outside of Twitch, sure. But it's like not really within my capabilities to do both. That's okay. I'm fine with that, I should say. Like, that's not something that massively upsets me because I'm still working on a cosplay that I absolutely love. But with hobbies like this, you kind of have to pick one sometimes where it's like, this is physically what I'm able to do. I mean, I will say we have kept this cosplay very cheap. It's gonna be like under 200 quid, I think, in the finish. That's the goal, at least, and we're sticking really close to that. But yeah, how does Twitch income work? I might be considering letting my wife do Twitch at home. She's unemployed. Here's the thing. With any hobby, which I think most people start Twitch as a hobby, go into it as a hobby. Because it's got to be something you enjoy first and foremost. But if you're looking to get into Twitch for maybe earning money, you have to earn at least $100 on Twitch to get a payout in the first place. To get any money on Twitch, you have to be affiliated. And to be affiliated, you need to have streamed a certain amount of hours, to have at least 50 followers, and get an average viewership of 3 people per stream for at least a month. That is... So you have to be hitting affiliate before you get any sort of money payout. And to be paid money by Twitch, and you need at least $100, which I think equals about 40 subs a month. Which is a lot. I tell you right now, I don't normally hit 40 subs a month. But there are other ways you can earn money on Twitch as well. So you can earn through bits, you can earn through... Small! Welcome... Oh, Crypt. I'm gonna call you Small. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. It'll take a while to earn. A lot of people, it takes months to get their first payout. That's why I would recommend, if you're coming into Twitch but hoping to earn money, see if you enjoy it as a hobby first. There's nothing wrong with starting Twitch intentionally to earn money. I think that's absolutely fine. But also enjoy it as a hobby, because it could be a while before you get your first any income. Yeah. Ah, dear. So the first time will be 50-50. Yeah. Well, as well, Twitch takes half of your revenue on subs. So for every £5 sub you get, or $5 sub you get, well, I'll keep it in dollars because Twitch converts everything to dollars. For every $5 sub you get, Twitch will get £2.50 of that. For and unless you get partner and you can negotiate that, that's just how it is. Yeah, so about 40 subs will get you to the amount that you're looking for. Yes. Call me Rowan is okay, that's easier. Nah, small. Good small bean. You're good. Thank you so much for the follow. It's very kind of you. But yeah. But the thing is, you know, before I started Twitch, when I was thinking about starting Twitch, I was unemployed. And when I did end up starting Twitch, I have my job, which is 2 days a week, which means I have a lot of time on my hands. It's been a really good way of having some social interaction when I'm stuck in the house a lot of the time. And it's been a really good way of enjoying my hobby in a healthy way, like timetabled and scheduled and stuff like that, so that I'm not pushing myself to a point of ill. So there's a lot of really good things about Twitch, yeah, that I would really recommend to people, especially if you're someone who is stuck at home a lot and stuff like that. Looking at it as your main income immediately, I think would be difficult if you're starting from nothing. But there's a lot of positive things about starting it, yes. More to gain through by having a dono link in the description, because people often help there. That's true. I specifically don't have a donation link, but a donation link can definitely help, yeah. There'll be dirty to you, however, remember that motivation, the effort must be there, because it'll be hard work after that. I think 60 streamers and 2 of them are full-time streamers, and it's hard to do that and be independent, yeah. Like, it's 40 consistent subs to get a payout of like $100. How much it would be then to up that to a point where you can live on it? Like, that is a lot, and you are looking at a lot of time. I mean, I've been streaming for nearly 2 years, and again, I stream for the joy of streaming. I really enjoy the social interaction and being able to sew. I don't have donations on because I don't... At this point, I'll be honest, I am teetering on the edge of maybe considering pushing it to maybe being something that I would want to do full-time in the future. It's kind of getting to that point now, but it's still like, this is 2 years in and I'm still pretty far away from that. But then a lot of people growth at very different rates. You might end up joining Twitch and growing much faster. You might end up joining Twitch and growing slower. It's difficult. I'll be honest, I'm pretty bad at posting outside of Twitch, so that doesn't help me. 2 times a week sounds very cool. Where do you work? I do a bra fitter. I'm a bra fitter. Yes. I'm a bra fitter. I've been a bra fitter for a long time. I was for a couple years, and then I thought being on my feet was making the migraines worse, so I did a short stint in a call center for like 8 months, and then I was classed as unfit for work, and then I was unemployed completely, and then I went back to the bra fitting place I used to work at, because very kindly, even though I was technically unfit for work, they did take me back on 2 days a week, but I'm not allowed to work more than 2 days a week, just with the current medical stuff going on. And that's why I'm here on Twitch. Because it gives me something to do on the days that I am well, and I'm very grateful for it. Because I'd be very bored otherwise, I think. Handles boobs. I do handle boobs. Not saying don't do it, absolutely give it a try. It'd be hard to expect monetary gain from it until you have a substantial following, but we all have to start somewhere. Yeah! Exactly. And I think the emotional gain you can get from it is really a big thing as well. And like, some people are unemployed and they're fine with it, but like for me, when I was unemployed, I think I was at the lowest I've been in like my entire life. And so if it's something that brings you any happiness and joy and like, you know, bolsters yourself a bit, even if it doesn't give you any monetary gain, it might give you a lot more confidence or a lot more happiness day to day. So there's a lot to be gained other than money from Twitch. Yeah. Migraines are a hell of a thing, so painful and disruptive, but also just so boring. I think the thing that always gets me, and this is what the thing that I think's really got me down over the years. So whenever you have migraines and you're going through a change of medication or something different, they'll make you keep a migraine journal. Makes sense, because you need to see if anything's different, everything's getting better, anything's getting worse. I have years of migraine journals showing me every day I've been unable to do something, or unable to do things, or I've been bedbound. And there are several years in a row where the majority of the year was red, where I was just bedbound every day, and I have documented years of being bedbound, like written it out. And it is so like frustrating to just look at it and be like, I was 20 when this started and I'm 26 now, and there was years of my life just gone. Like, well, I couldn't do anything. And it was very frustrating, I think. It's boring is definitely, yeah, I mean, I often forget a lot of it anyway, but so probably in the moment, yeah, but I think looking back at any of those diaries when you have to take them, it's just so upsetting and frustrating to look at the amount of time that is just red, because I always traffic light them, because it's easier for me on days where it's difficult for me to actually write anything, just traffic light it as a red day. And then orange days for like migraine hangovers, days where I'm still affected by migraine but I'm able to be out and about or do things. Like yesterday would have maybe been like an orange day because I wasn't bedbound at any point. But the amount of days where it used to be, like before I started streaming this would be, where it was red every day, and it was just bang, 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 and it would be like red, sick from work, red, sick from work, red, over and over and over, and it was just awful. And yeah, it's a big chunk of your life just gone. And I'm still young, I still feel like there's a lot I can do, but it's very frustrating to look and think that there was so much that I lost. I think that's my general feeling towards it. And the migraine diaries are a pain in the ass because they make you have to look at it. And a lot of the time I don't want to look at it. That's like the one thing I never want to look at. Oh dear. I hope to start streaming in Feb. Really, Fries? Oh my god, you're going to be streaming? Do you know what kind of stuff you're going to be streaming? Are you married, Jelly? Nah. Not married. I live with my my boyf though. We've lived together for about 5 years? 5 years? It'd be very difficult for me not to live with somebody. I need assistance. Help. I'm dying again. Assist. I got away with a mess of things, and being unable to do stuff you want to is frustrating. Yeah. Okay, as I was 14, I feel like I missed out on normal socializing because I was resting so much. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's a very similar feeling where it's just like you're at university or you're at school and you're meant to be experiencing some of the best years of your life, but instead I think more than anything, I just kind of want to get the word out there that it is bad. Migraines are not like a what do you call it? A simple thing. They're not a simple thing. They're not like a throwaway term. It's a lot more intense than you might think it is. And yeah, it shouldn't be used as such. Like we don't need anything else. Just you don't need to donate to it. You don't need to donate to me. It's just migraines are a disability for a lot of people. Not for everyone. There are a lot of people that will have one migraine in their life and it's going to be a nightmare day and it's going to be awful. But it'll be like one day in their life. But for some people, it is like a lot more serious. And I would say, like, I'm not even the worst. Like, I know people with worse migraines than I have. I'm not even the worst off. Bless them, I know people that have had them a lot worse than I have. Ah, dear. I mean, I made a promise at the least to stream Shadowbringers. However, I'm only up to Stormbound, so I'll probably start that. Nice. No, that's fair enough. That's heckin' exciting. Good luck with it. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it goes well. Yes, it's always exciting when someone starts streaming. Heck yeah. But BF must be pressured at times financially. You've given support. I don't know how to reply to that without giving away a lot of information. Like, I've supported him financially and he's supported me financially. We've been together for a long time. So at this point, we're pretty even. But at the moment, yeah, I do rely on someone. Yeah, I would say. I mean, there isn't really much I can do, unfortunately. It's not that I've not tried, though, I would say. I gave it a good hecking go. But, yeah, I still work my 2 days a week. And I do as much as I can, but at the end of the day, there is only so much one can do when they're not allowed to work more than 2 days a week. That's okay, though. And what can you do? Life is life. You kind of just have to roll with it, right? But technically, I promised my friend was there, my friend to stream for my tears. And if I don't cry with that, I'll play God of War and cry like a baby. I remember you saying about that. Oh no! I pulled out my stitching. Oh, to be fair though, no, I pulled out my stitching, but you know what that means? I pulled it on the other side too. It means it wasn't a strong stitch. This needed a stronger stitch. That's okay. You know what? I'd rather pull it out. I cannot make it in 5 minutes into God of War without crying. Bless you. Bless you. Ah, dear. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Barney from How I Met My Mum, he cries when he watches the Terminator, and it's only the parts of the bad guys getting hurt. Similarly, I cry at the end. There are games where I'm like that. Final Fantasy IX is one, but then like I'm more likely to cry with that if I didn't play it as a speedrun, and I still got emotional at the end of Final Fantasy IX as a speedrun every bloody time. There are some games that just get to you like that, though, aren't there? Video games, it's a strong cycle. It's a strong heckin' cycle. It gets to us. They put the emotions in there. Right, I'm gonna have to put these back into this. Because clearly my stitching was not strong enough the first time. But that's okay. Again, I'd rather know now than down the road. Go to Tsushima. See, now I don't know so much about that game, but I'm sure that it is. Excuse me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come on. There's a really thick piece of sewing here, but I really want to go through it because I think it would be useful. But the needle is like not having any of it. Come on. Go through. Where can I? Here? Okay, I'll go back down the same side then. Fine, we'll go back down the same side. Okay. And let's try this again. I did 2 stitches this time, so hopefully it's a little stronger. I don't want to do too many because I don't want it to be really, really obvious, but 2 has to be okay. Oh. There we go. That's better. Okay. Hopefully that's fine. Don't go far into detail. I can, but I don't want to spoil it. Nah, don't spoil it, because even if I don't care, other people in chat will. So don't spoil the game. Yeah, no game spoilers. But I appreciate the offer. Oh dear. There we go. But hey, when you have your own stream up and running, you know what you can do? You can spoil games left and right. You can be like, hey, get in here, we're spoiling games. And no one can stop you. Like I say, wet like a baby, heck yeah. Oh dear. You know what? A good therapeutic cry? Nothing wrong with that. Heck yeah. Oh dear. Let's get this bit through here then. Excuse me. Oh yeah. I do, yeah. I cry regularly. I need to cry. I watch The Lion King. See, I don't need to watch anything to make me cry. I just get emotional thinking about things most of the time. Like, you could just put a dog video on and put emotional music behind it, and like, I'm good. That's all it takes. I cry very easily. It doesn't take very much. I think it's because I'm overtired a lot of the time, so I'm just like, ugh! A dog! I love dogs! That's me done. That gets me every time. See, The Lion King is one of those ones that's never actually made me cry. I never cried at The Lion King. I think because I watched it when I was a bit older, so it doesn't really hold any nostalgia for me. But I never cried at The Lion King. You monster! But I just never had any nostalgia for it. Like, nothing really tickled any of that. So I just never really got that feeling. Like, other things make me cry very easily, but I never got The Lion King, no. I think as well because The Lion King's been memed a lot on the internet. Like, there are a lot of scenes from The Lion King that have been pretty heavily memed, and I saw them probably before I saw The Lion King. So, yeah, I just didn't really get the emotion of The Lion King. I will say though, I've seen the stage performance of The Lion King, and that was really, really good. I really enjoyed that. Big, impressive, very much enjoyed. We'll definitely go watch that again at some point. Okay. I need to sew the bottom bits in. There you are, added to my list. What, list of people that didn't cry at The Lion King? Why do you have a list of that? I'm sure there are lots of people that haven't cried at The Lion King. List of inspo... What? You're like, this person didn't cry at the Lion King. Very tough. Tough as nails. Inspirational. Heck yeah! Heck yeah! A very tough stream over here. Heckin' tough beans. We don't cry at the Lion King. Oh, on my channel. Oh, thank you. Very heckin' kind of you. You have an inspirations panel? Oh, that's heckin' sweet. Oh, well, thank you very heckin' much. That's very kind. I'm glad we managed. I don't know. We're very cursed, so I hope we didn't inspire you too much. But that's very kind of you. You gonna do any craft streams? You gonna make a cosplay? You gonna make a cosplay? You need a space between the quote and the 69. If the 69 is too close to the quote, they don't get along. No? No craft streams? What? What kind of Twitch stream is this where there is no craft? I don't compute. I'm pretty sure all Twitch streamers stream crafts, right? That's just how it is on Twitch, right? What's going on here? What have I done? Ah! Is that it? It's got very wrapped up. Okay, is that it? Does it need to come off that? There we go, there we go. Okay, we got it, we got it. Oh, I'm so confused. Okay. There we go. Jenny, I have no tangible skills. Neither did I when I started cosplaying. But look at us now. Now I can't speak without coughing. Hey. How far we've come. I'm gonna make the same mistake twice in a row, I swear. Just catching all of my beads and my stitching. Skills. Yeah. Yeah. Whip. Oh, yeah. And then do a little knot at the top. There we go. Whoa. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Oh yeah. There we go. Good knot. And then put this thread into here so that no one will ever find it. Nice. Very nice. And then let's do the other side. And then we just have to add the two dangly bits, and then we can start focusing on the top, which needs a little bit of work, but we'll get there. Don't worry about it. We got this. Okay. Whoop. Ah. Oh yeah. Okay, get that in there. And then through that. Trust where the pin is. Just trust it. It knows where it wants to be, and it wants to be there. Oh god. Nice. Okay, take that pin out. There we go. Ah! Cough a little bit more. Fine. Necessary. I'll have a sip in a second of tea, and maybe that will help. I apologize for my cough. For some reason, it's popping off today. Did I cook yesterday? I did cook a little bit, but not very much. I don't think the cooking should be the culprit this time. It could just be the hail. Okay, that should be fine. Tie that off. And there you go. There we go. I think I am going to need more thread to do the next bit. Oh, actually, I might be okay. We could probably do one of them. I don't know if we have that many yet. Or maybe we have the cooldown on. Yeah, we have a 5-minute cooldown on quotes right now. Yeah. It's because we had a couple people coming in and spamming them. And like we'd be talking about something else and then someone would come in and just spam like 50 quotes and it was like, yeah, nah, not having that anymore. Like, the quotes are there for fun. They're not for people to spam like 50 in a row. It's a little distracting and it makes it difficult to read people that are responding to the current conversation. Oh dear. That's okay though. It just means they can be a here and there fun thing on the stream rather than a constant. There we go. Right. I'm excited though. Heck yeah! Should be. I think when I started streaming, I've been planning to start streaming, like I wanted to start streaming in my old house, but I couldn't because it was not suitable. I would have had to start streaming in the living room and then Shiny could never have gone through the living room, so it's like, well, we can't really do that then. But I wanted to start streaming in the previous house, but we didn't have the space. So I'd been like collecting things so that I could start streaming eventually. And I literally, when I started streaming, I don't know if you were here, Fries, for that part when I was like literally like with my first baby gear and everything. I had a 15 quid headset from Amazon. That was my very, very high tech headset gear setup. And so I had like I'd use the mic like there. Oh my god, I can hear myself when I do that. Oh, I don't like that very much. But I'd use like my microphone like up there, and I would have my headphones, and that was my head and mic. I had the camera that I used is actually the camera that I now have for this scene. So that camera there is the camera that we did have as my top-down camera, and then my laptop camera, which was like the one that came with the laptop, that was my face cam. So I had one camera that I'd use for my top-down, and I had my laptop camera, and that was my setup. So I think the whole thing cost about 40 quid, because the camera was like, oh no, it's probably less than that. It would have been like 35, because the camera was like 20, and then the headset was 15. And I remember being so excited. I was like, yeah, it's finally time. I can start streaming after all this time. And you know what? It was really heckin' good. I had a really good time. And like slowly over time, I started like building up like bits and bobs. But the first setup, and again, like I mentioned this on stream last, like on literally the last stream we had. But like, I streamed from a deck chair. I didn't even have a proper chair. So the chair that I had was a deck chair. Like, good stuff. I don't recommend that bit. Like, if you have a proper chair in your house, I recommend using that, because I think a deck chair will ruin your neck and back over time. But for the first 8 months of streaming, I streamed from a deck chair. And it would like really creak every time I did anything. I was like, because it was like a deck chair, and I was sitting in it for like 6 hours a day. Oh my god, those were the days. The days where I'd sit in the deck chair for 6 hours a day. Oh dear. But you know what? I'm still really proud of my first stream setup. I think it was perfect for what I needed it for at the time, and it got me started, and it displayed my first costumes really well, and I'm still really proud of it, even though it was not perfect. My webcam will be my laptop cam, and then my headset will primarily sound without a mic. Okay, so you're gonna get like a proper mic. That's fair. Andy Troy, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Oh dear, I have a recliner. Yeah, use the recliner. Save your back. Don't use a deck chair. Would not listen. I love my deck chair, but I wouldn't recommend it. Not for streaming from. You will hurt your back. You'll have a bad time. No, don't do it. Oh, Anti-Troll, thank you very hecking much. That's very kind of you. No, you. Oh my god. Oh dear. Bless you. Bless you. Right, let's get this bit all sewn in. Oh yeah. I don't have a choice. My headset mic is placed so stupidly. It's on the out. What are you talking about? Right, that sounds perfect. Right. That sounds like exactly what you want from a microphone. What are you talking about? I can't imagine a more optimal positioning. Oh dear. There we go. That is me ripping the thread out with my finger. That's okay. That is these two pieces now. A bit twisted. That's okay. I think it's like this. No pins, all sewn in, all attachments. Okay, yes. Now we just need to do the top bit. And then we'll have assless chaps. Assless heckin' chaps. We're heckin' close. We're heckin' close. Oh, the bottoms look so good as well. Oh my god. They look so cool. All the sparkles on there. Right. Okay. So. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a look at have a look. Where does it need to be trimmed? It kind of needs to be trimmed. Sorry about this. You're not going to like this very much, but I think it needs to be trimmed just in the middle. There we go, like that. And then the rest of it I think we can pull up to there. There we go, that's fine. On this side, where does it need to be trimmed? Oh, everywhere. Okay, that's fine. We can do that. Okay, so just... Ah! There you go. There we go, and just trim down to about there. There you go, get all of that out there. Good. And that should be about the shape we want at the top. Which is good, because then I can take the ass out with the assless chaps and we can focus on getting the tops done. They need to be covered by quite a big piece of fleece, so that when they go up into the top, they're not digging into my thighs. Otherwise, it'll be quite uncomfortable. It's not that. There's Sonys and whatnot. It's just not very thought through. I see. That's fair. That's fair. You know what? And you know, a mic will get you through, like, longevity-wise. It'll keep you for a good long time. So I get you. I get you. kind of need one in here. This is why I said it didn't matter that these ones were a little short, is because we will literally be covering like this bit and this bit all in a fleece. It won't make a difference. Okay. Where's my fleece? There it is. Nice piece of fleece. So, what I kind of want to do, I'm going to look at our thingy. And that's a piece that about covers it. I'll do this on both sides as well. I'm going to put away my small scissors and just grab my big scissors. Get to about there. The nice thing about the fleece is it won't fray. So, I'm thinking to cover it to about here. That feels about right to me. Put this one to one side and we'll get back to that one in a second. Focus on one at a time. Oh dear. I'm thinking there to there, there to there. There we go, make sure that's not going down at the end. Really good. And then I could tuck that around there. And sew that into there. Yeah, I could probably do that pretty easily. Trim this a little bit. A bit shorter. There you go. Since it's stretchy, I might just stretch it a little bit. Stretch it a little bit over there. There you go. Very nice. Very nice. There you go. And like that. There's one of my hairs on it, which is kind of annoying me. There we go, get that out of there. And at the top, did I trim the front as well? Or Cut that along there. That. And then cut that down there. There we go. Because I could probably tuck that in. I might have to unpin it a bit. But and make it a bit shorter. There we go. Pop, pop. Like so. We'll cut it a little differently here. There we go. Okay. Let's do that, that, and we can fold all that in when we're sewing it. There we go, come on, pin through. Ooh. No, not that pin. Sometimes it's just like, no, not that pin either. You can look at the pin and just be like, it's not gonna do it, is it? No, not that pin. It's giving it its best shot, but I don't think so. On this side, just make sure that's not folding up a lot. Go. Go. And this side too. Ah dear. At the time, I was primarily thinking about using the list of music and whatnot, which is why I don't bother getting a pair with proper mic. No, that's fair. You're all good. I'm sure they're great. Ah dear. Afternoon. Hi. Just taking time out from celebrating to, also from the studio decluttering. Covered in the floor. Empty floor is not. I feel that. That's how it goes though. You gotta make a bit of mess to get something a bit clean, right? Right? That's how it goes, right? You're doing great. You're basically doing great. How's it going, Isacia? I hope things are good for you. Oh, dear. It sounds like you're doing well. Go. And get that through there. Make sure that stays over the edge of that. And this stays over the edge of this. And then get one here. Oil. Probably end up doing this on both sides separately, so front to the back. Yes. And then there we go. Good stuff. Okay. Our little fluffy top. I will need to go through, I guess, the whole thing. We'll see how it goes. Right, I need some thread. And a very sharp needle. Where's my sharp pen? Ah, dear. It's a lot of mess, but accomplishing the cupboard is definitely an achievement. I feel like I should have one of those Xbox noises go off. Heck yeah! Feel like a little, like, achievement appear in the side. That'd be kind of cool. I'd like that. There we go. Implement that into life. Doing a lot better, thank you. Good. I'm glad to hear it. Oh, dear. You joined us on a good day here, because we should be finishing a pretty big part of the costume for us. So far, at least. We should be finishing the assless chaps today. Hopefully. If everything goes to plan, we should have a finished pair of assless chaps by the end of stream today. Fingers crossed. I'm very hopeful in us finishing this. Okay, let's start by... I mean, the thread match is pretty spot on, which is nice. There we go. There we go. I would like to go the whole way through at some point, so I'll try that, maybe. Oh yeah. In truth, it's a little difficult to go through this because of all the boning and everything like that. But I would like to, just for the stability of the costume. There we go. Do a few stitches that go the whole way through. Oh. There we go. And that one. Oh, let's not knot straight away, shall we? There we go. No knots, thank you. It's actually not in the first stitch through the costume. That'll be a bit of a pain. Okay, let's keep going through when we're able to. I might also take some of the thread and do a little bit of a zigzag up here on the machine. But for now, we'll just focus on doing this part. This might be a nice thing to add for a bit of stability, like long term. Maybe. Maybe. I don't want to do too much because I don't want to push it in where it doesn't need to be pushed in. But there we go. Shouldn't have to have that pinned anymore. But like maybe a bit here. There you go, and going back into just doing the top part. Because of the boning. Pull you up. Go. I might actually be able to, at this point, go the whole way through as well, right on the inside. Because the boning finishes a little early. I can. I'll do that then. Heck yeah. There we go. Get that nice and stitched in. I'm sure it'll appreciate it. Take that out. And take that one out so I don't get stuck on it. Shouldn't be any boning here, so I should be able to just keep going straight the whole way through. Oh yeah. Go. So what I'm thinking to do is at this point just do a little zigzag just in there. I'd probably do it in purple just so it wasn't too visible, but it'd just be so it was really stable since these ones are a little bit shorter. I don't think it's actually necessary, but again, I'd rather do that since this is very much like a tacking stitch. And the only reason I'm doing this is because there's so much goddamn boning and beading and sequining to get through, and like, yeah, I'd get caught on everything. Taking this through my machine would be a pain. Yeah. That through there. Whoop. Go. And make sure that's nice and stitched in. And then we'll do some up ones just over this bit. Go. And then, where's the boning stop? Is it here? Oh, it's so far in. That's okay. It's fine. We'll take it. It's fine. We can still do that. Oh yeah. Oh dear. Early night for me. Take care, George. Get some good sleep. Thank you for popping by. Also, Infinite, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. We are just getting these ready to go into the pants, and then we'll be hecking done. We're really close to finishing these. I hope you're doing well. Happy New Year. Happy heckin' New Year. Ah, oh, dear. Have a great day. Have a heckin' great day. Yourself, George. Thank you so much for popping by. Oh, you're... There we go. The whole way through there. Ooh. Come on. Wiggle out the other side, please. Thank you. Do one... Oh, is that the boning? No, okay, I think we... I was gonna say one last one, but I think, nope. That's okay, no one last one. We gave it our best shot. And... get that through there. Nice and stitch down the other side. And... all the way through on this side. There we go. Oh yeah. And there we go. I think that should be good to take that out of now. And then we can quickly go up and around. I'll be honest, I could probably do the up and around on the machine, which I do actually have the correct thread color kind of in for. It's just that bit at the bottom. So I might do that. Oh dear. Yes. Because this is going up by the pants, I want it to be really, really strong. Since there'll be a lot going on up here. A lot going on. Let me tie this off as well. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Go. There we go. I should probably move my tea as well. Knock my tea over immediately. Let me go to a zigzag. A big zigzag at that. And a wide zigzag. Sorry. There you go. I'll take that out. And... Ooh, 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 ooh. Take this out, put it on this side, and put it down there. There we go. What's happening? You making angry noises at me? Why are you making angry noises at me? Oh yeah. We pulled out and started again. Is that it? Would you like me to start this again? Awesome music. Where have you gone? Ah, dear. Wonderful weekend. Heck yeah. Pretty good. Thank you. Also, what's happening here? Aja. Ah, I see. You want me to do this. Got you. Okay, there we go. No more angry noises. I mean, not that this bit really matters because it will be sewn over the top into the pants anyway, but we'll do it. Ooh. There we go. I'll do. It's fine. It gets it sewn together. It's on there now. There we go. I mean, maybe I could do it with this, but I think I'd rather do it. I could do it with this. You just. It's gonna hate this though. Yeah, I mean, it's worth it though, because it's going to make it so strong. So basically what I'm doing is, I'm putting a bit of extra stitching at the top of where the leg extra bits go in on the machine. You won't see any of this, I tell you right now. I mean, it's all going to be hidden by the skirt, but it's going to make that bit at the top so much stronger. Yes. We're looking for that strength. Okay, I think that bit's nice and soft, nice and strong. Not gonna hurt me by the crotch now because it's got all the boning in it, and also none of that boning can escape. And it should be, yeah, nice and heckin' strong. I mean, that's kind of what we're looking for. We're just looking for nice, strong attachment piece. There we go. It's not for any decorative purpose. It's just there, so it's like soft, nice and soft. There we go. That's heckin' one leg ready to go. Yeah, nice. One leg ready. Now I just need to get the other leg ready. So I need to wrap that same way. Oh dear. And then we can put them into the pants. I'll probably have to do that while I'm wearing them. So I might have to pin it when you can't see me. Just because unfortunately, if I pin it when you can see me, it might, I don't know if Twitch will be funny about it. And since I don't know if Twitch is going to be funny about it, I'd rather just err on the side of caution, you know? I don't want to get banned over this. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're erring on the side of caution. I know people have said we shouldn't get banned over that. You're right, but other people shouldn't have got banned for the things they get banned for, and it's like, well. So yeah, we're erring on the side of caution here, and I probably will pin it with a hiding screen. But don't worry, I'll explain what I'm doing still. You'll be able to hear me still, and it won't take me probably 5 minutes. So if you're not interested in only being able to hear me, you want to see it, go get yourself a cup of tea during that point, and if you don't mind, you can just hang around. Right, I'm gonna put this back quickly, move some stuff out of the way, because I would like for these to match. Gonna be a little difficult, but we'll work it out. So we got to start at about the same point. I think I might trim the bottom bit off a bit because it's a bit messy. There we go. Take that bottom bit off. That's a bit nicer. That's a bit nicer. So now we want it at about that point. Is that right? I think so. And then we want to fold this one over and pin it on there. Oh dear. Because we want them to end up being about the same height. I think that's right. Oh, yep, there you go. Oh dear. No, looks great, looks great, looks great. And then let's get this to about here now, so it's a little bit shorter. It's a bit long right now. There you go. A little bit shorter, a little bit shorter. There you go, there you go, there you go. And then, right now, this top bit is only like this long. What it needs to be. Right, okay. So then, trim that, but then trim the bit underneath so it folds over a bit better. Because, oh, actually, you know what? It's not terrible. It's not terrible. We can fold that over like that. I don't know. Looks pretty matching. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty good. Yeah, you know what? Pretty happy with that. It looks pretty good. Pretty good. It's a bit silly, but it's pretty good. There you go. Nice soft bit for the top. And then pin that along there. And pin that along there. And then take this bit, make sure that's all trimmed so that we don't have a massive overhang. On this one, because it's not so like important that we sew along the line, I actually don't have to do that. I could just do it all on the machine, to be honest. This one we had to, because we had very specific quota we had to meet with hitting this bit. But this one, we don't have to because all the bits are long. So I could just do it all on the machine. I tackled the hard one first. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Put that one there. Should I go around it first? I'll go around it first. Oh yeah. Now you have to fit. Okay. Ready? Go. And then go over there. Oh dear. sewing together. Very nice, very nice. And then, very specifically, oh, I hit the boning. That's okay. Keep going, keep going. And then on this side, same thing. Don't hit the boning. I could probably do the middle bit too, just so it doesn't ride up too much, but there you go. Good stuff. It should do it just fine. Since this bit doesn't have the same issues as the other one with with the bits being short, this one should actually be just fine with a few stitches like that. I am going to trim a bit off the top there because I did go a little high. That's okay. We can trim that. Trim all that bit up. There we go. Nice. And then let's trim all the threads. Is that an extra thread I missed? Oh no, that's from something else. There you go, get that over there. Trim threads. Nice. Trim that one. And get these ones. And I don't know what that's from. There's a thread there, but I don't know where it came from. It's just here. Okay. Right. Let's get that one, and then we'll take all the pins out of it. Oh. I have been waiting to see these made and put together. So heckin' long. And it's nearly time. Nearly time. We will have to sew them into the pants once they're pinned. But we are very close. Also, I've somehow sewn another one of my hairs into this costume. This poor costume is gonna be full of blue hairs. Like, there will be no question as to who made this costume because there's gonna be so much blue heckin' hair in it. Right, there we go. Then that. Nice soft tops to this costume so that it won't hurt my crotch. And speaking of crotch, I'm gonna hide my screen because I need to pin this. So 2 seconds. I'll still be here and I'll still be chatting to you, but you can't watch this process. I'm sorry. I would let you, but Twitch, you know, we're just not sure what's okay and what's not okay. So we'll be a little careful with this one. Okay, let's get these on and then put each of the leg pieces on and see about where we want to pin them based on where they sit on the leg. Well, that one sits there. Nice. This shouldn't be too difficult, to be honest. It should fit. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it fits about the bottom of the yellow. That's kind of what I wanted. Somewhere within the padding, please. And it does. That's good. Whereabouts on the pant? About there? I want the knee to be over my knee. That's important. About there, I think. Let's put a pin in that then. Okay. Go. Should I? I'll pin it over this bit. One. I'm gonna be really careful with taking these on and off now. That's okay though, that's okay. And if I can keep it the same on the other one, I think these might look really good. Because they are about just a centimetre up from the where we've kind of just put lots of padding. I think not only would they look good, I think they'd be really comfortable. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. They're basically just hip padding now. Pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, let's put the second one on. I'll get that pinned and then we can unhide the screen. Okay. And another one. Slide that on. Oh my god! Zane, thank you for the horn! You know when you're pinning yourself, that's exactly what you want. You want horns. I love horns when I'm pinning myself. They make me feel really safe. Really, really safe. Unhide horn. I can't unhide horn. Listen, Zay, what I'm doing right now is potentially very not safe for work. I don't think it's not safe for work, but Twitch might think it's not safe for work. So listen, we're being careful. Being very heckin' careful, just in case. I don't want to get banned. That'd be a heckin' way of starting the new year. Like, new year, ban me. Alright, that bit, and then one more pin after this one. Okay. Just the one round there. There we go. Alright, let me slide these off, and then we can sew these. They look heckin' cool though! Oh my god. So heckin' cool. Yeah, I really dig them. They're really sick. They're really sick. Oh my god. They're so shiny and poofy! It's weekend, who cares to work? It's not weekend, it's Friday! Oh, don't scare me like that, I work this weekend. I was like, no way, it's not the weekend, right? It's not the weekend, it can't be the weekend. I work the weekend. No. Oh dear, there we go. Okay. Let me slide that off. It's actually a lot easier to get them on than it is to take them off. Taking them off is a pain, although that might just be because there's pins in it right now. Get that bit off there. Okay. Yeah, it's probably just because I'm being really careful. Just like, oh no, I unpinned one of them. Okay, 2 seconds. It's fine, I can just quickly zoop. Zoop. One pin did not make it. It's okay, we can repin that. There you go. There we go. Right. Onto the desk, and then unhide the screen. Oh, wrong one. There you go. We're back. Pants have been pinned into position, and we can change our top thread to purple. It is time. It's time to sew in the pants. Everybody prepared? Is everybody prepared to sew in the pants? I'm prepared. Oh. Oh. Get some purple on here. We are. And there we go. Let's get this way round, I think. Will be easiest. No way is going to be easy, is it? But like, maybe if I take this off and then slip the leg on. Oh god. Get this under there, yeah, and slip this leg on. Oh. Pan, please. No, it's... Please, pan. Please. Okay, it's fine. We'll work with it. Kind of. We're working a lot against it, but a little bit with it. Is that what it wants? I kind of want the leg to go, yeah, like that, I think. Get that under the machine. There you go. You happy now? You happy? No. No, not happy. Very unhappy. What if I put this really far forward and put this back there? Gah. Gah. So pant leg. Oh, there we go. We got it. I can sew it like this. God, it does not want to sew. That's okay. Oh. Okay. Put it to a zigzag. Put it to a slightly looser zigzag and put it to a 4. Take the first pin out. Ooh, testing! I'm here for pants. Oh my god, we're brave sleep for the pants. We're really close to finishing this one. The pants are so close, but oh my god, they are being a pain. Okay, let me just shoot. There is fighting happening for the pants right now. We fight for pants. Ooh. Okay. This bit's gonna be tough as well, isn't it? Okay, just... We got through that bit, okay. I'm trying to like jump over where the boning is, so I don't get stuck on it too bad. Oh. Ooh. I think that'll do it for the first piece of pant. And you know what? I think it has done it. I think that's half the pant sewn in. Oh my god. A connection has been made for pant. Now the other half. The other half of pant must still be attached. But we're getting there. We're making it. Oh my god. Okay, pant, please. Please. Get underneath. Oh my god. That's where sewing gets really pernickety. Tabby! Don't break the machine. I'll do my best. You know what? Good hecking advice. I'll do my hecking best. It's trying its darndest. It does scream before I do something it doesn't like, so... Like that. So no, we have a relationship where it screams, I stop. But, yeah. Other than that, it's a little difficult to tell when it wants to go and not. No, stop, 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 stop. I didn't tell you to go yet. Oh, for God's sake. Well, that was on you, machine, because I didn't actually tell you to go then. You just went. Keep going, keep going, keep going. You're doing great. Oh my god. That was such a good... Wow. I'm impressed. Sewing machine, impressed. That was fantastic. Impressive work. Impressive work. Oh my god. And are you gonna... Oh, that last bit as well? Oh my god. Look at you. You're on a roll. Look at you. You're on a roll. Wow. Amazing stuff. You did a bit of a knot at the beginning, but that's okay because it's fine. Wow. Wow. So I'm not sewing at the top because I'm using the bits on the this bit as padding, basically, to help protect from the boning on the inside. So that's good. That's fine. As intended, all good. I know it looks a bit odd, but you won't see it at the end of the day, so that's okay. If you were gonna see it, maybe I would change that, but you won't see. And it's a nice amount of padding to have, kind of like shoulder straps. And the reason I've done that is because these are a little heavier than they maybe look. So yeah, it keeps the weight displaced. Right. Heck yeah! That's what she said. Right, 2 seconds. Let me hide my screen, scoot into something a bit more comfortable, and I'll be right back. I'm still gonna be here, but I'm just gonna quickly nip something a little different on. I will just be wearing this with my actual outfit because I can't be asked to put the rest of the, petticoats and stuff on. Plus, it would kind of, hide all the work we've done today. I don't hide all the work we've done today. I want to show all the work we've done today. Oh dear, right. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Up the other leg. And then scoop that up. Oh, it's so nice to be able to wear this without it being covered in pins as well. Every single time I put this on, it's had so many pins on it. Oh dear, there we go. That one, and then up and oh my god. I could just put it on like a normal pair of trousers. Oh, amazing. Right. Again, a couple things will change, but... Oh wait, is there a pin in there still? I feel one. there is one. There you go. I don't need that, I've stitched that, but I left one in the side. That's fine. I was like, I feel something sharp. One pin. But I have done that stitching. Is that a loose thread? We can trim that quickly. Okay. You guys want to see, do you want to see some assless chaps? I hope that this is not too much for Twitch, but I kind of want to show you this. There you go. Would you look at that? Cha! Cha 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 cha! Look at this! Oh my god! So what, like, kind of, can you see, like, this? This is why we boned it. All of this, that's why we have all that boning. It's so that they stand off of me. And like, look at all this on the back. Like all the sparkly, shiny stuff hanging down, all of our little twinkly bits. Yeah, and then we got the padding up here, which means the bones don't go straight into my hips. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool stuff. Unfortunately, I can't read chat. I'm so far away from you all. But yeah, this is what it's all been heckin' leading up to. These are our assless chaps. Heck yeah. Again, a lot of them will be covered by the petticoat. You will actually only see about this much to the floor, like at any point. But that's okay. That's why I wasn't too worried about any of this being a good, like, nice support up there, so I don't have to worry about digging into my hips. That's why I wasn't worried about any of this. But I did, of course, bead the whole way up, just on the off chance, like, a gust of wind or something blew, so it'd be cohesive the whole way. But yeah, like, nice and heckin' sparkly. Everything all shiny, all nice and bendy with me, nice and good squatability. Heck yeah. I could just wear them now. Assless chaps. Every man feedback, oh, god damn it. That's good though, thank you. It's fantastic. It's a shame that 2/3 will be under the skirt. Yeah, but it's kind of like that with cosplay, isn't it? Like when you're doing it for a competition, you make everything, and a lot of the stuff that you make you don't see. But you make everything because it's going to be competitive. Look at this. It's like, wow. Just a leg. Don't mind me. Just some leg. I mean, I spent like 100 hours on this leg. No, don't mind me. Just displaying it. You won't see it when it's in the costume, so I might as well show it now. But yeah, it fits really well. It's very comfortable. I'll have it on over the top of leggings in the end. I'll have it on over the top of leggings in the end, so I'll have some Velcro between the kneecap, just so the kneecap doesn't move too much. It doesn't move a lot now, but like, you don't want to be adjusting things too much in a costume, and this is something that I have some control over. So yeah, I'll probably end up doing that, and again, there will be between the knee and here some little purple beads on strings as well, because there is a little bit of extra purple in the costume that I've not replicated, and I will end up replicating, so they will appear at some point. I'll do that off stream. But yeah, for all intents and purposes, our assless chaps are done. Basically, a couple of purple beads will get added at some point. I'll do that, but don't they look cool? Again, if anyone's not seen it, let me get the picture. I have to get it from here because that's where I've got it. This is what we were following. That cosplay on the screen there, Final Fantasy Tactics of Arts Mateus. That's the heckin' the concept art, and I think we got pretty damn close. I'm pretty happy with that. I think they look pretty good. I mean, if we're going for an accuracy score, I think it's pretty good. They bounce off me. Like, look at her thighs. Like, they bounce off her thighs. They bounce off my thighs. Like, ignore her left leg, 'cause I don't know what's going on there, but like her right leg, I think we've imitated it pretty well. Pretty heckin' well. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. Sorry, let me just get my leg back on screen because, again, I don't know when else I'm going to be able to display this leg. But yeah, I like it a lot. It's really nice and sparkly, very bendy, very sparkly. The art is kind of all over the place at the knees. You pulled it off. Heck yeah, thank you. So posh. Yeah, I'm incredibly posh. This is how all the posh people sit, with one leg just like, get it up as close to the camera as possible. dear, here it is. But yeah, I'm really pleased. I think it looks really, really good. I think, again, it will change a little bit in the final iteration, but it's close enough. Like, you won't notice the differences that much, like, just from a distance, but I'll know they've changed. Right, that's done for the day. That's quicker than I thought it would be, to be honest. Like, that went so quick. Oh my god, I thought we'd be here for like another 6 hours, to be honest, but then I guess we were just finishing the one thing. So yeah, that's our week done. We did it. We did the assless chaps. Next week, I guess I want to do some work on the bodice. We've really got to start getting the bodice whacked out. We can raid Dem. We're raiding Dem. Dem is our mod. Oh my god. Okay, right. They are playing Mafia. We are going in. Are you guys ready to do a heckin' Dem raid? Dem's one of our mods. We very rarely get to raid our mods because our mods, they're live at such different times to me. But heck yeah! Dem's such a sweet heckin' bean. They always support the channel so much. They're always so lovely. So let's definitely send lots of heckin' love over to Dem. If you haven't checked out Dem or if you haven't followed Dem before, definitely grab a follow alert, send them lots of love, and maybe send them a little follow on their own channel. They're going towards 500 followers, so every follower counts. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you for the stream. No, thank you. Thank you for popping along, everyone. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the kind messages. It's been a really fun week, and thank you again for all the support on the 24? No, not 24. 12-hour stream. Thank you for all the support on the 12-hour stream. Heck yeah, there's Dem. If you want to go over ahead of time, there's Dem. You can send a little warning. Oh dear. But yeah, we'll be back on Monday now, and I think I do want to do the shoes, but I think I might do some work on the bodice, to be honest, because we gotta start getting that bodice done. I know it's kind of just hanging here like with no decoration on it. We gotta go. That bodice needs to get done. So I think we'll probably start working the bodice, maybe a little bit on the skirt as well, because it is a whole dress, and that's got so much decoration to do. They'll all be individual armor pieces that are quite small comparatively to the pieces we've just been working on, but there's so many of them that we gotta just go. So I think probably we'll start that next week. But yeah, thank you everyone so much for hanging out. I'll post a schedule pretty soon for next week, and I'll see you all soon. Take care. Have a lovely, lovely rest of your day. Let's go send love to Dem. Oh dear. Go send him lots of love.